G'day Revs, how's it going, mate? Alrighty. hello. Hopefully my microphone is coming in nice and clear, folks. That's my one hope today, but welcome. Lovely to see you all. Hope you've been having a fantastic week so far. I have been having a pretty busy week, so I'm kind of happy to come here and play some GT7, play some ACC today as well. That's definitely the plan, because I was playing career mode yesterday, and let's just say I had a really good time. So I want to get you guys to participate in that as well. It's going to be good. Oh, thanks, dude. Yes. This is pretty sweet. These are disc plates, actually. I'm not going to like advertise for them or anything like that, but there's some pretty cool designs on there. The goal, long term, is to get this whole wall covered in it. And then literally the rest of it's going to be soundproofing, I'm hoping. But let me know if I'm coming in clearly, because I've done a whole bunch of work on the microphone, and it should be sounding a lot better. Like the VODs that I had for last week, sorry, on Monday, were terrible, like really bad. The audio was crap. So let me know if it's cutting out or if it's hitting a limiter. You can hear that the quality is going down. Let me know. Yeah, Popcorn ACC, man. It's pretty good. And how you been doing? You've heard of them? Modern Vintage Gamer on YouTube has some Doom disc plates. Yeah, I think a lot of the streamers do have them. I mean, it's just so quick and easy. I mean, you could have a set literally for racing games, and you could have a set for when you play Jak and Daxter, or a set when you play Minecraft, or a set when you play Modern Warfare, or a set when you play any other themed game. You can just switch them in. I mean, look at this. This is how easy it is, guys. I don't want to. I'm not advertising for Displate here, and I'm not a partner, I think, but it's that easy. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So they are not cheap though. I had to really fork out some money for them. But yes, lovely to see you all. Did you see the size of that chicken? Which chicken? Which chicken are we talking about? I'm not 100% sure. And the reason I'm not 100% sure, mostly, folks, is because of this. It doesn't work anymore. This one should work. Okay, there we go. Because of this beautiful livery. Made by one and only the Greasy Beaver, who is in chat. Welcome, mate. Hope you're doing well. Doing good, Revs. Excellent, mate. Excellent. Glad to see you as well, mate. It does look amazing. And I'm just going to sit here. This is what I said on tonight's show. I look at a car. I drive around a track. And we go and check out a real simulator. So that's my new Top Gear style Jeremy Clarkson attempted intro. Problem is I can't be like Richard looks at a sheep and James goes slow around. I can't do it. I'm just not as witty as Jeremy Clarkson, sadly. A life lesson that I will continue to remember. Oh, and as you guys can see, I need to go put some socks on. I knew there was one thing. I knew there was one thing that I hadn't done before stream, and it's the fucking socks. But yes, I hope you like the new layout of the cameras. I decided to switch in my more high definition, higher frame rate camera to the front here. So this is the view you're gonna see me from more often. Yeah, looks pretty good. And then of course up here you've got my feet. Go figure. I figured it was not really the most pleasant thing necessarily to have like a large part of the screen, like a non-trivial part of the screen, be feet. So I've shrunk it down a little bit. I've made it a bit more modest. So let me go quickly while you guys check this awesome livery out. I'm gonna go put some socks on real quick, and I think we'll put some music on very soon as well. So draw here. Yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah, let's go Back to the Future today. Why not? Why not? Been lots of that in the news. I don't know if you guys have been keeping an eye on the news, but, well, I suppose the sort of pop culture news, I suppose, but there's been lots of reunions and, you know, Christopher Lloyd and Marty J. Oh, God, I always get the names mixed up. Michael J. Fox. They're all sort of, like, meeting again together and all that sort of stuff, so... It is a kind of a favorite movie of mine. I'll be honest with you guys. You guys like Back to the Future at all? Any fanatics out there for that series? All right, let me check on some music. All right, let's just go with the usual stream vibes for now. Alrighty, there we go. Nice. Glad you like it, mate. Yeah, you weren't sure about the rims. Okay, yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, having them dark like that is kind of good. I kind of like that. And the brake discs are, like, not some funny color as well. They're just, like, silver, so they're real light. I don't know, to my eye, that looks really nice. But yeah, man, like, if you want to make improvements to it or anything, do just like, go right ahead, I suppose. But don't work on it any further. It's really, really nice. I love it. And yeah, this is going to be the livery that we are going to be using. So I'm going to now do the official purchase. There we go. There we go. Double confirm. And then I've got to do this. There we go. Excellent. Captain Disillusion has a great VFX breakdown of Back to the Future movies. You saw at least one as a kid, but definitely want to see the full trilogy now. Ah, Popcorn, yeah. Dude, definitely worth revisiting. Like, they're not kids' movies, right? They've got plenty of good coolness in them, and they've got great story. It's a great story. You do need to watch all three to really get the pop culture around it, so... Yeah, like, big round of applause, Beaver. Just an absolute legend. The livery looks absolutely awesome, dude. Yeah. So, I mean, like, if you want to change the rims, like, go ahead, but... 30! Hey, welcome in, mate. Welcome. How are you doing, mate? And to everyone on the stream, just tell me if my audio is, like, crackling or hitting a peak when I talk. I've tried to change the settings, so it should be... chef's kiss at this point, but I don't know. Definitely check Captain Disillusion out on YouTube sometime. He debunks UFO videos. Awesome. Okay. Captain Disillusion. Because, you know, that's the name you're going to remember. It is, actually, though. Okay, so we have done the first part of the stream, which is we look at a car. So we're going to look at the car a little bit more while we slowly get up to speed with the stream. Don't know how long we're going to be streaming for today. And it just depends on how I feel. Actually, it was a good Friday, nice and relaxing, so we're probably going to go for a while, is my thought. 2007, man. That's crazy when you think about it. You know, some of these channels have existed now for like 15 years, if not longer. Crazy. Well, the livery can be edited so you can make any tweaks you want. Ah, that's right, Beaver, of course. Yes, I keep forgetting that. Yeah. It's not, honestly, I can't think of anything that I would immediately be like, yes, I would change that. So, yeah, maybe over time I'll notice something or want to add something. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Damn, it looks really good when you put it in the scapes, though. I mean, yeah, it looks really nice. Saw a video of an F1 Red Bull car going through a casino. Yeah, they're in Las Vegas next, right? So, Is that this? That's not this weekend. That's next weekend, right? No, that is. Wait. I feel like I should know this. F1 countdown. Grand Prix of the USA. And we were just at the circuit. Oh, this site is not getting updated now. That's so annoying. All right, let's just go to Formula 1. Yeah, like, well, I don't even know what's next now. Like, that's how out of it I am in terms of the season. Brazil is next. Okay, there we go. Right, that cleans it up. Yeah, so what? Yeah, there was something around Las Vegas, so I saw something. There was some stuff on Twitter. But the memory is vague, sadly. Yes, there we go. So, off to Brazil. It's going to be good, man. The Grande Premio de Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. I can't pronounce. Look, don't judge me on that. I'm bad enough at English, let alone Italian, Spanish, or any other language on the planet. Why does the US get 3 races? Because money, Beaver. Because money. Unfortunately, the USA is growing at quite a rapid pace, and I think a lot of the entries coming through, you know, you've got Andretti Motorsport, Haas, the 2 latest entrants into it. And yeah, like, you know, yeah, is there a coincidence here that the degeneration of the F1 community at the same time as the American side is sort of winning in? I'm not going to speculate too much on that. I'm not going to speculate too much on that. But you know, there's a little coincidence going on there, I think. But nonetheless, it is fundamentally it's money. And the American crowd brings in big money. It has, even at the one race they had in the year, that's big chunky money. And now that the owners are, yeah. Anyway, money. Revs, spot on. Because we are humongous. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, Netflix series created tons of F1 fans, so money. Yeah. Unfortunately, they had to go down the route of like sensationalization. Sensationalize it, dramatize it. And I was like, you know, you could tell an honest F1 story. Man, it looks really good in that clip. You could tell an honest F1 story without over exaggerating or creating situations that don't exist. Like, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I would have watched Drive to Survive. It had just been the guy in charge of Haas. Gunther Steiner. Like, honestly, if it had just been Gunther's, like, following Gunther Steiner for a season, I would have been watching that every single week. Because it would have been unfiltered and less bullshit, and he's a fucking legend, so it'd be good. Vegas has a dodgy history in F1. Oh, does it? Get them to Road America. Yeah, well, that's what they should be thinking about if they are going to expand it. But, you know, there's so many good tracks around the world, right? I would love them to come to New Zealand. I mean, 2 tracks in Aussie, 1 track in New Zealand. I mean, Formula 1 used to come to New Zealand. They used to have, like, 2 races there. Lady Wigram was 1, I believe, and then there was the Rotorua Speedway or something like that up north. There's like had 1 in the North Island, 1 in the South Island for Formula 1. This was when Bruce McLaren was getting into the sport, you know? So I'd love I know it's a logistical fucking nightmare for Australia, let alone New Zealand, but I gotta be honest, I don't think they should ignore that possibility. It's not, I mean, yes, you get 4 million people in this country here, and 5 million here in New Zealand, and that's not a lot, but you just gotta think about how many tourists you'll bring in. You're like, tourists can double up on like getting their dream holiday in New Zealand and watching the Formula 1. People are gonna do it. Cruise ships are gonna do it. Like, it's gonna happen. You can throw another 200,000 people into this country, no sweat. You just gotta have a racetrack for it, and we don't at the moment, which is a problem. McLaren should have his own race, own F1. Well, there is a motorsport park in New Zealand called the Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park. So the Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park, I can't remember what part of the country it's in. I think it's in the North Island. So there's a motorsports park here that's named after him already. 30. So there's an illegal race that goes on every year in the USA called the Cannonball Run. It's from New York to Los Angeles. So this is, can I make a guess that this is the people that didn't like the regulatory formalization of NASCAR? They liked the original version of NASCAR, which was literally bootleggers, old cars in a circle. Is that kind of what I'm thinking here, and instead of like circles, they were like, let's just do it across the country because we were doing that anyway, like doing all the bootlegging. Is it something like that, 30? Beaver, if it's all about dollars, why is China being cancelled but not the Saudi race? Oh. Saudi's got a lot of money. I guess so do the Chinese, but the Chinese they've got a lot of bigger problems to deal with, so... Oh, look at that shot. Mwah. That is the shot. That is the shot. Wow. Wow. I want to go to there. I want to go there. Oh, damn it. That was a beautiful shot. All of F1 should turn up in what he did for F1, but works out to dollars. Yeah. I think, Beaver, at the end of the day, the Saudis can drop a lot of money into this thing. Probably more than we all probably think. I don't know. Not exactly. It's literally fastest to reach LA. Cops know it's going on. Try to stop them. Wow. So they're literally doing Fast and Furious. They're doing Need for Speed in real life, aren't they, 30? Wow. It is hypocritical. I agree on that, Beaver. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna if you're gonna take a stand politically in the sport, and I gotta be honest with you guys, as much as I disagree with the bad things that happen around the world, I'm not 100% sure that politics should get so wrapped up in sport, you know? We separate religion and politics for a reason. It's probably a good idea to separate sport and competition from that as well. But the lines are rather blurred, I'd say. Yeah, I think, you know, we just need to separate the concerns there. And I love what they're, like, you know, Hamilton and the Black Lives Matter movement, all that, you know, great. Like, I'm all for it, but... And yes, you should use your base for that, but you know, you know, I'm just saying that they're you know, if you're gonna be hypocritical in the background by canceling some races, Russia, China, but keeping people, you know, a race in Saudi Arabia, you know, I mean, if you're gonna be hypocritical, you might as well just go all the way one or the other. Like, you're either gonna just go anywhere and it doesn't matter, and it's all about the money, or you do it all based on politics. Like, I want one or the other, not this middle ground we've reached. Because I agree, Beaver, it's hypocritical. You can't go around being like, you know, trying to genocide me when you've got suppression of women and all sorts of stuff happening in Saudi Arabia. It is ridiculous. They had bombs going off last race in Jeddah. Yeah, exactly, Beaver. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if you're gonna take a stand on something, you either take a stand and you apply it across the board. And this is why it shows that they had a snap reaction. A lot of these organizations have these snap reactions. They don't think about it. Like, what they need to do is, like, you don't just snap, be like, okay, cool, ban China, boom, or ban Russia. Like, as much as I agree with banning Russia, the way they did it, I think, just didn't make any sense. Again, coming back to the same point again, it's hypocritical to do it in one specific case and then not generalize it in a way. You know, you're dealing with rules, not specifics. So, did I like Mazepin? No. Did I think he had maybe a bit of a hard time being kicked out in the way he did? Yeah. That's rough on a person. Like, who cares if he's Russian or not? He's a human being at the end of the day. He's going to be feeling shit about that, right? No wonder he got all uppity and started to fight it and trying to do drivers' union and stuff. Like, I can understand that. I'd be upset. It's also the reason they don't race at Kyalami. Yeah, Beaver. You know, isn't the idea of the Olympics that sport doesn't know about the country's boundaries? Like sport knows no boundaries. It's one of the most unilaterally engaging community things for the human species, and yet here we are, throwing in a big dose of politics to it. You know, if this reached the only bastion of thing remaining at this point is the Olympics, and even that's going to get heavily politicized at some point. Almost certainly. It already has for years. Hey, Namers, how's it going, mate? Folks, Namers here has been selected to race in Division 2, I believe, as a reserve driver in the Aero League. Congratulations, dude. Well done, you deserve it. And I hope you have a good first race, assuming someone drops out, which you said there's like an 80% chance that's going to happen. So sounds like you're going to get a race, which is cool. So, but yeah, I mean, look, the main thing that we're focusing on right now is this livery. Eva, you've done an amazing job. It looks stunning. And yes, look at the graphics in this game, man. Yeah, popcorn. Look, GT7 is such a great combination of all the best parts of all the sim racing games out there. This is the conclusion I've reached, folks. Gran Turismo 7 is not the best racing game out there because it's the best of everything. It's got It's got great parts here and there of everything. So it does enough with the driving and the physics to be great. You know, it does enough. It does fantastic with the graphics. You know, this is benchmark stuff here, folks. No other game out there right now has got graphics like this in terms of car racing, and scapes and photography and liveries. You know, it's got really good aspects of everything. There's just small parts about each of those features that are really affecting the overall experience for a lot of people, and that's where they've sort of slipped up. I think everything they've done is really, really fantastic and above market, I think. And yeah, great entry point. I think that's a fair opinion as well, yeah. And that's also why we're going to be trying out Assetto Corsa Competizione today. We will be heading into ACC later in the stream because I actually really want to jump into the career mode. I was really enjoying it, messing around last night, and I want to do more. And the next challenge is like a 2.5 hour session. No, it's more than that. It's like a 3.5 hour race weekend. We've got 2 practice sessions. We've got a practice session, 2 qualifying, and 2 races. And the races are an hour each. So that's what we've got to do in our career now, which is cool. From GT7 to ACC to iRacing. Yeah, the funny thing is I started with iRacing. Like when I set everything up originally before I bought GT7, which I had on pre-order, before that arrived, I was playing iRacing on the PC. And I really sucked at it, but I was slowly getting better. So GT7, its arrival then was the perfect timing. That's New Zealand. At Lake Linden. I recognize this. Not Lake Linden, but I do recognize this. I think I've been there. Crazy. Yeah, no worries, name is dude. Yeah, your alarm literally went off 2 minutes ago. Oh, dude, yeah, okay, you need to go. Have a good one, dude. But yeah, no, so you know, we've sort of graduated in a way from GT7. And yeah, going to move up to some ACC, so we're going to be slamming some of that later today. Hey, Rallycross GT, welcome in, mate. How you doing? You need to spend more time in ACC. Haven't even finished the first session in career mode. Ah, okay, Beaver. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Like it's not hard. I've turned off all like the assists and stuff, which feels fantastic. Like it just feels really good. I feel like I'm attuned to it in a way. Is ACC cross-platform? No, I think PlayStation 4 and 5 can play together. I don't think Xbox can play with PlayStation. I don't know. Like I really don't know Rallycross GT. You're better off Googling it than listening to what I have to say about that. I know that the PC one is separate. So I know that PC is a separate online situation and consoles are another one. So I know that I know that's true, but I don't know how it's quite arranged. Rallycross GT. So mate, just go and Google that. It's the best idea. You can't use the manual gearbox in ACC. Sorry, I don't know why you're apologizing, but yeah, what's the reason you can't use it? You're asking for league purposes. I'm pretty sure, like I said, the best idea here, Rallycross GT, is just to jump onto Google and just Google exactly what you just asked me. Just type it in, is ACC cross-platform, and you will get an accurate answer from that. So yeah. I don't know if I don't think it is. So if I was going to run a league on the PlayStation 5 version, this is the PlayStation 5 version that I'm going to play. I actually have it on PC as well, funnily enough. Thank you, Steam. Use Triptronic on GT7. Ah, I see, Revs. Left hand, right. I gotcha. Okay, makes sense. So the idea is on the league, if I was going to set it up, then I would run it just for the PlayStation 5 versions of it. So my expectation for most people is that get ACC on PS5. The main reason being that if you're PS Plus, which you all are if you're playing in lobbies, you get it for free. Or you did. So at the time, I was encouraging people. But I'll use either whatever people end up having. Beaver, the only reason to put GT7 on is to race with you guys on Sunday. Apart from that, I've given up on it. Fair enough, Beaver, yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's only a couple of reasons why I'm interested now. At some point in the next year, I want to be A+, and then I'm never going to do another online race ever. That's it. He's A+, cool. Got the rep, done. And then it'll carry over to GT8 and whatever else comes next. Because that's how they did GT Sport to GT7. Other than that, I want to complete all the missions. I want to redo all the licenses, circuit experiences, all the offline content there. Continue to cover all the patch updates. And then Sunday races. That's basically it. I'm not not really that interested in covering the daily races anymore, guys. I've kind of been beaten into submission by them. Go back 3 months and you'd find me the most positive, uplifting, optimistic person about they'll fix it. They'll do a good job next week. And I got to be honest, having not played GT Sport, I was not prepared for this level of a beating from PD. So I'm kind of understanding what people are getting, what have been used to for a few years now. And yeah, so I don't find it satisfying. I don't enjoy the content, like actually doing the content for you guys. It's really stressful because I feel like I'm just risking my DR the whole time. So I'd rather just do offline content, lobby content, and ACC, frankly. I want to get into competitive ACC. It's just an awesome game. I really love it. Too many people doing daily races anyway. So many other things we can do. Exactly, Rallycross GT. Exactly. You've also been beaten into submission, Beaver. Yeah. Just funny digital. Just uppercut. We'd love to have some fun lobbies like we did last time. Yeah, so we'll do some fun lobbies today on GT7, folks. And then at the end of the evening, I'm going to jump into ACC. I might like if we don't get time for ACC, we won't do it tonight. I'll definitely jump in for a little bit because you can like pause and resume the career mode. So I can just do however much I feel like doing later in the evening, and then we can pause it. GF4 Alfa Romeo Cup. Facts. Yo, how's it going, Wizard? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. Also, daily races are pretty much one-make races, not entertaining. Yeah. I don't find the challenge of discovering the meta car fun. I like the idea that I can go into ACC, and I know that I'm going to be driving my McLaren 720S every single time I race, or the 650S. Right? And I also know that, yes, they're not necessarily the fastest car, but the bop is much closer. And yes, I can go racing in those cars and not worry about it. You know, I'm not going to be at the skill level in ACC for that to matter, for DR and stuff to matter. So I just want to race and get used to a car that I want to get used to. As much as adapting your driving style is really, really good, and that's a great way to train. In GT7, there is also something to be said for being good at one thing. But not just being that, okay at it, being a master of that one thing. You can be a master of nothing. You can have talents and lots of things and be a master of nothing. Or you can focus on one thing and become a master of that. They're two valid paths at the end of the day. Been having a ball in Wreckfest. Oh, Wreckfest. Yes, dude. Okay, okay, we've been looking at this for a while. You know what we're going to do is we're going to actually, I won't close GT7, but let's go home. PlayStation Plus. I never know where to find these things. It's here, isn't it? Monthly games. No. Well, let me catch up on chat. Sorry, guys. You need the popcorn. You want to use what you want to use. Also, some cars behave weirdly under bop. Yeah. And I've got another couple of gripes to go through as well. Maybe check out WRC Generations. Came out today. Oh, okay, cool. The new WRC game. Sweet. I'll have a little look on it off stream, and I'll let you guys know. AMG for you and ACC, nice. It was your manufacturer's car for 3 seasons of GT Sport, but it's just slow now in GT7. Yeah, they really mucked up the AMG big time. That's awesome, Beaver. That's a great car. One streamer you watch uses a Ferrari in daily races. It's so arse. Lol. Won like 3 races out of 500. Yeah, there you go, Wizard. I mean, like, like I want to race with a McLaren, but I know that if I race with a McLaren, I'm not going to ever get past B rank because I'm always going to be finishing bottom 10. Like, I can't deal with that. PS Plus game catalog. Thanks, guys. If you like indie games, check out Circuit Superstars. Okay. Now, I actually really, really want to do a playthrough of Vice City again. How many of you guys would love to? Would you watch me play through GTA Vice City? I played that game to death. I love it to bits. Epic game, but I don't know if I want to play it again. Maybe just for a fun stream at some point. Let's find Wreckfest in here. There's a Moto. Oh shit! I actually want to play the Yakuza series as well, but am I just blind? I'm blind, aren't I? I am actually blind. I don't know when it comes to lists like this, and I just can't see anything. I went past it, didn't I? Oh, it's not here. Yeah. You loved Vice City also, Beaver? Yeah, it's awesome, mate. Circuit Superstars. I'll have to check that one out as well. That's I haven't heard of that at all. Is it something like Trackmania? Is it kind of like that? Stray is one of your favorite games now. It was so good. Oh man, I can't wait to play through Stray, guys. I've got it on got it right here. Just waiting for the day to crack this baby out. It's not like Trackmania. Okay, cool. I'll go Google it and I'll find out. They got Demon Souls on PS5 catalog, I believe. Okay. Playing Elden Ring co-op with some... Sorry, I've got cat hair is everywhere and it's in my nose and it's tickling me. I'm sorry. I'm not picking my nose around. I don't have a runny nose. I've got cat hair, which is ironic that we're looking at this picture. So top-down view feels like more like RC control. Oh no, wait! I've seen an ad for Circuit Superstars. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, the top-down. Yeah, I know exactly the one. That does look like fun, actually. Yeah, it's its own thing. Yeah, Trackmania is its own thing. They all have different gameplay, all the different cars. Okay, buy that and we can play together. Awesome. Okay, well I've got a mental note of it now. And like you can always chuck it into the gaming. Like, you know, we've got a I don't know if you guys are on the Discord. Like most of you guys will be. Rallycross. I don't know if you're on the Discord, man, but if you just type in !links, it'll bring up a link to my Willow page, and that's got a link to the Discord. So jump on in, and then under the community, we've got a gaming channel. Like, put all these suggestions in there, dude. Like, these all sound like super fun games, and we can, like, slowly check them out. Not on mine, you're on Atoms and Hoon Corp. Yeah. Oh, if you want to jump onto mine, Rallycross GT, and put suggestions in, we're all ears. We're a lively little community. So feel free to jump in. !links if you want the link for the Willow page. Art of Rally and Art of Drift are also really good top-down-ish racing games. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the top-down racing games. I guess I'm a sucker for reality, or realism, I should say. Sucker for realism. What a view. Absolute Drift, not Art of Drift. Absolute Drift. Art of Rally and Absolute Drift. Classic. Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna go and do a little bit of like racing of some format or another. Obviously not. We're not going to a daily race. We could just. I mean, if you guys want, we could just jump into some lobbies straight away. I wouldn't mind just maybe trying a mission or two. Maybe should we? I don't know. Should we do a 1 hour challenge? Should we do one of the endurance races? I don't know what ones we have. I know that we've got like 3 or 4 left to do in the human comedy, so 4 left. And we got that one done. Oh, it's the group 3. That could be fun. Tsukuba Endurance. I have done that one, sadly. I have done that one. That was the first one I did, and I was peak racing in that. Yeah, so I think we just go to Deep Forest because we know it pretty well. Classic Cars as Alsace is actually fun and not even that hard. Okay. Miyazona is still like 2 seconds faster in the Miatas. I can't figure out the endurance events at all. K-Popcord, yeah. They're a little bit tricky. Like, usually what you have to do is like, I just say like, you just got to go as fast as you possibly can, and try and also like you can short shift to save a bit of fuel. It depends on the race as well. Like here, the tires are going to be a nightmare, so using the hards would seem to be sensible. If you can do 1 less pit stop than them, then it works. Like easily, but yeah, it can be tricky other than that. I don't know if there's like rain in this. There could be, for all I know. Oh, no worries, Beaver. Yep, have a good inspection, mate. Have a good little walk out there. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you a little bit later. There's no rain in this one, Rally? Okay, cool. Just stuck on the first one. Yeah. The thing that... Okay, so I think my biggest bit of advice, Popcorn, on that is going to be... you need to run the inters. And you need to be brave. Like, you need to be like, you should not be using... I know it rains, like it absolutely buckets down in this race, right? You need to be never using the wets in this. This is intermediates only. Even though it's, like, really dodgy, with the amount that it can dry out and how quickly it dried out, like, it just... Using the wets was an extra pit stop, essentially. So what I did is I tried to make the intermediates run for as long as possible when it got wet. So yeah, second rain stint is inters, and you're fine. Yeah, it will be drifting too. Yeah. Walk. You're taking the farm car. It's an 8K fence. Okay. Fair enough. That's a bigger fence than I was thinking. I might have been thinking like fence that you could see visually. The whole fence, you know. But I forgot that farm. That's a key word. You struggle for 2 laps and that's it. Yeah, compensates by doing 1 less pit stop. Precisely. Yeah, this is the whole thing. Like, to win these races, you can follow their strat and be like absolutely alien fast, or you need to really aim for reducing the pit stops that you've got against them. Alrighty. So no pit and then pit for inters, starting on softs. Yeah, I think starting on softs is totally fine. I don't know how long they last though. So maybe think about mediums, but just depends on how long they last. I think just start on softs, go absolutely... Yeah, look, start on softs, be in fuel map 1, go overtake as many people as you can before your softs run out. You would be trying to, I'd say... Yeah, I'd say you'd be trying to do at least like 2 or 3 laps in the rain. Like it really until it gets above the first bar. You know, there's like 3 bars that it's got. You can drive safely on the softs until it's above that first bar. Once it's above that, you'd be thinking, okay, I need to start pitting because you'd be driving very slow. But pit straight onto the inters and hold the inters for as long as they go. Yeah, and then I think you can switch back to like a soft again, and then you can switch back to medium intermediate. So about 12 laps, yeah, that makes a bit of sense. It's quite a high tire deg though, isn't it? Yeah, as long as you're not too tire hungry, it's quite easy to be tire hungry in the Mazdas. So you just have to be really smooth, brake early. If you can do that and save the softs, they will last and they will take you into the rain. And that's where you want to be. You want to be on like buckle softs just as the rain's like 2 or 3 laps in. Then you get on the inters and you'll be able to do a longer stop than them because they will pit for wets. And then when the rain reduces, they'll then pit for inters. And that's the key thing. You're going straight to inters. So you're skipping out this wet part by driving, like just holding onto the drive. Even you'll be slow. It'll look like you're disappearing. They're disappearing off into the distance because they've got the grip and you don't. You can do it. Yeah, it can rain. Yeah, mine rained like 6 laps in, so I was like, sweet. I'll go to lap 9 and then pit for inters. So it was really good for me. Red Bull Ring Endurance is fun because it rains. Okay, that's that one, I'm assuming. We will get out our beautiful McLaren. Oh, it's a group 4, right? Ah. Okay. Let's. Here we go. Cool. You had your little jam session. Nice name is nice. Yeah, just don't be. Yeah, just don't be 100% throttle in the corners. That'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah. All right, we gotta fix this car because it's way more powerful than it needs to be for some reason. That's why it's got all the shiz, man. It's got everything. It's got a turbocharger in it. Yeah, it's a bit better. And then it's got what else? It's got this. I don't know why we got that one. Let's just turn that to normal and then turn it back on and then adjust it to 280. That's much better. Fully customizable. Yeah, we might have to get rid of that. That's actually done fuck all. Let's see what else could we change here. These are all fully customizable. Change it to manual transmission. Ah. That dropped it by 7, but that's going to be the manual. Now I'll keep the racing transmission. At this stage, we're looking like we're only going to be able to run the hard tires because of our PP performance points. I feel like I've messed with this a lot. I'm just going to go and add a new sheet here. So that's 635 there. Okay, and that's a bit higher there. Yeah, okay, I'm fucking with less of the settings here, which is good. Man, what else can we do to drop this down without like totally compromising shit? That's just gonna increase it at the end of the day, isn't it? Yeah. mean, let's get rid of that. That's gonna make a little bit of a difference. I don't want. The thing is, I don't want to ruin the car's like actual stats to get it in. So, bruh, name is bruh. Yeah, shit like that does happen sometimes, and that is unlucky. That is unlucky, sir. I don't even know what to change. Like, what else can we change here to get this below? Maybe we'll have to go with the manual transmission here. It does drop it down. We're at deep forest. How many? Yeah, we've got a big straight, so we need that top speed, man. We're gonna need that top speed against these other cars. Say what we can do. Let's do that. Let's bring this up to 300. The reason I'm doing that is because we're gonna actually put the fully customable. Let's just drop it down a little bit. Yeah, look how close that is, folks. We can add ballast to compensate with this. Let's put that back up. Let's just add a little bit of ballast here. This car's pretty light anyway, and adding 50 kgs here is pretty much just adding bop to it. So, you can have 650 pp. No, you can't. If they have 620 in this one, namers. It's an endurance race anyway, so. Technically, that would do. Oh, almost 90. We have 90 there. 620 or less. Yeah. No, 650, 620 right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that says 620. Yeah. Yeah, 620. Yeah. It's all good. No, it's all good, dude. I was pretty sure I was right. I was just like, yeah, we'll double check. Just in case, right? I'm not perfect, so. I don't want to use the power restrictor and shit like this, man. This is what's gutting. Right? I don't want to have 90% either, but I'd rather have less power and just go longer. I take off like 1 point of that. No, we gotta add it. We'll just go with 90. And if we get into the race and it turns out this is a total piece of junk, which is entirely possible, then we'll change. The last missions are very easy. Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, I figured just yeah, we'll just see how we go. Yeah, that's all good. Let me get a drink before we do this 1 hour endurance race. It does make me wonder what Miyazono there in the 650S is really doing. All of them are a one-stopper if done right. Oh, okay, that's interesting, namers. How many last missions? Technically, all 7 of the last missions are last missions. You mean the last 3 or like last 4? All right, well, let's just drive, man. Let's just drive some. Yeah, all of them? Oh, okay, yeah. There's a couple where rain can get in your way a little bit. Like, for example, a good example of that is the Tsukuba one, but I think you might be Crystal Castles. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Because I love sponsor logos on cars. I think they look freaking awesome, dude. I've got a shit ton of them on my car. Or the cars that I like always have shit tons of them. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I mean, like, I think if you're, I don't know, it depends on what kind of, like, motorsport you're into, I think, Castles, right? Like, I'm really into, like, GT racing and Formula 1. Yeah, and all of the motorsports that I'm into is covered in, and I mean literally covered. I've got 27 laps of fuel. Do I even need to worry about fuel? They're literally covered in sponsors. So to feel like I'm getting the jam that I want to out of it, which is feeling like I'm in those races, then I need to have sponsors on my liveries, you know what I mean? But coming from another world, for example, coming from the world of Need for Speed, you know what? I like my cars nice and clean, like boy racer style, like sort of that more sort of subculture of car racing, you know, sort of street racing, things like that. Those ones I don't like sponsors on. Those ones I like colors and artwork on. So I think it's just, you know, it's like what kind of racing things do you like? Because I think that's where the main... Oh, sorry, Alpha. Totally got that wrong. Yeah, exactly. It'd be hard to imagine. Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about fuel. We literally don't have to worry about fuel this whole race. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, castles, like, you know, is it like what kind of racing are you into, mate? Like, are you into GT racing or? Sorry, Alpha. I'm definitely taking that position. Oops. There we go. You are definitely the clean style in NFS for sure. Yeah, fair enough, Popcorn. Too many sponsors looks messy, fair enough. Or they got to be sponsors that I actually like, I suppose. Yeah, that's the one thing I do have about sponsors. They do have to be sponsors that I like. And that, you know, sometimes that can be tricky. Especially if you're in software like me. Like, I love McLaren liveries. Absolutely love them. But when I see when I see Dell Technologies, I sort of cringe a little bit. It's just industry stuff. Like, I can't really explain to you why. I actually, look, Dell's a great company at the end of the day. There's a particular technology they've got, which I get the feeling is part of the reason they're a sponsor, that I know about, that I've got some bad memories with, let's just put it that way. But also, ironically, kind of kicked off my career, so I kind of love and hate them, I suppose. You know, I guess if I think about it, there's no reason to hate a sponsor other than maybe some political or ideological things, but... You like NFS and Drive Club. Yeah, so I think that sounds to me like, you know, you'd prefer, like, you know, see this guy up ahead with a nice clean white sort of like street racing style. And to be honest, at the end of the day, I love that too. I grew up on Need for Speed. Need for Speed Underground 2 was my jam. And dude, you can't put sponsor logos on there really. Hello. You got the better of me there. You almost just asked the dumbest question ever just now. Oh yeah, you can ask it. We'll judge you for it, so feel free to. Extra content for my channel, mate. You've been doing us a favor. I have those moments as well, man. Sometimes you just gotta ask though. You just go, yeah. Well, you're all human. Even the people who know sometimes don't remember. You know. And I overshot that one. Technically, he tried out braking himself too. Nah, it's just embarrassing now. Yeah, sometimes it is that embarrassing. So I understand, Name is 100%. I understand. Oh, we can just make it around the corner. Just. Yeah, we're going to probably do some ACC later on as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Career mode. Really good. Now, I'm just looking here at the time to the leader. Innestrosa is disappearing off into the distance. The question here is, like, how few stops can I get away with in this race? And to be honest, I think we can probably one-stop this one. I really think we can. Look at the tires, they're totally fine. I can treat the tires better. We are going to lose some pretty significant time to the leader, but as long as he's pitting a few times and we're not, then that's fine. It don't matter. let's see how we go. I mean, we might not win this. That's the thing. Like, I'm never sure of the strategy. So, and this is the first race of the day as well. So I'm not exactly driving super well right now. Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, no, I understand why, like, you might have been like, oh, I wonder. And then being like, oh, yeah, that's a silly question. My answer to you is a little bit different, though. Maybe a little bit unexpected. It's because Polyphony didn't implement the fucking feature. Now, it would be very difficult to, but you could have them have some sort of approximation of it. You know, just like a literal slap the assets on and then let people move them again. It's not going to be perfect. So technically it's a missing feature in a way. But if you guys want to start thinking about some ideas for lobbies, because we will do some lobbies today, some fun lobbies in GT7. So come up with some ideas, and I'm happy to give them a try. I think we've got a few ideas in the Discord that we can jump into and look at as well. Because Beaver is making an awesome library. I cannot use it in the league race. Ah, yeah. Oh, the car. Oh, right. The car you're using is banned, so you can't use the livery that Beaver created for you. Darn, that's unfortunate, Namers. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what to suggest there, man. So what car do you have to use? Do you know? Oh no, so you get to choose, but I'm assuming it was the Porsche, right? I'm assuming it was the Porsche. His name is. You're totally the kind of person to be like, yeah, I'm going to use the better car. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was right, wasn't I? That's unlucky, dude. Yeah, I'm not surprised that a league has banned it though, because I was like honestly, if it wasn't GR1, if we were going Group 3 again this week for endurance, I would have banned it. I'll be honest with you. I was at that point. Still not P1. Wow. It's an endurance race, man. Not about pure speed, and this car is not going to be faster than the one at the top. This is detuned as shit, and I'm on hard tires, so. This is just about doing one less pit stop than them and hopefully coming in first. 5 cars are banned from the league, like AMG, Porsche, Nismo, and some other cars. Wow, okay. So is there literally going to be someone in there being like, hey, I'm in a McLaren? I guess in a way that's kind of cool, to be honest. You know, and fair enough, like they've banned the cars that are clearly faster than the rest. Like, that is sensible. McLaren is on your list with the teammate. Yeah, fair enough there, yeah. I mean, look, I'll be honest, guys. I love McLaren. I love the MR nature of it. I love the way that it applies the power. It actually feels really good to drive. It's just that it's not quick on the straights. It's not quick out of the gate. Like, the acceleration is not quick. And there are some things that you can do to quicken that up. The power band is pretty low, so you can kind of get away with short shifting the car a little bit, which is actually good, because then on fuel and things like that, you can get an advantage. I like the McLaren for everything that we're doing in terms of endurance races. Get the NSX. It could be an idea. I mean, it's got great little electric system going there, so that could be an advantage. GT7, let's go slow. We ban all the fast cars. Yeah, Revs. That's right, man. We can't tolerate this bullshit, man. You know, we can't. It is bullshit up at the end of the day. That corner. Not bad. On controller, it's not the nicest to drive. Yeah, name is. I can understand why. It's like the McLaren is. Like, the thing about the Porsche 911 that I think is really annoying is that it doesn't really act like an MR car. It acts more like an FR car. It's so stable around corners and things like that. I mean, with the McLaren, you have to drive this thing like it's like an MR. Like, you have to drive it knowing that your weight shifting is not going to be significant. You're not going to have grip on the front or the back as much. You're going to have a medium amount of grip basically in any weight translation position of the car. I like that. I actually like that. Call me weird, but I actually can't, maybe I'm just more used to it. So maybe, you know, maybe there's an aspect of getting used to it a bit more. That would probably be a bit harder to deal with on the controller. I wouldn't want to deal with it on the controller. I was like the RX or Caracan are weird on controller. Yeah, I imagine they probably would be, because again, they're sort of, whoa, thank you. They're sort of the more traditional style of MR cars, where it just, you know, you're affected more by MR's kind of like quirks, I guess. And similar with McLaren, you are affected by those quirks a bit more. We had a close call there. So I don't know, yeah, but it'll be interesting to see what you choose and what you end up facing. Like, I want to know what people are choosing as sort of the. Because the funny thing is, as much as cars are banned, there is now what all they've done by banning other cars is created a new meta. So something out of the remaining cars is going to be the best. If you're taking a shot, I got a fucking penalty. I got a fucking penalty. Fuck. Yeah, man. Porsche GR3 is MR with the body of an RR. Yeah, I think that's probably more accurate, actually. Yeah, it's not really... FR is probably not the right way to describe it. But I think that's a fair way of describing it, actually. Yeah, Wizard. Yeah. Yeah, because it's got that, like, balance. It's like it's, I don't know, it's just something a bit magic about how the 911 sort of operates, and it doesn't, for me at least, doesn't fit in with the way that I understand MR driving, so... I don't know. That's why I'm not a huge fan of the 911. It is fast, like it's bloody quick. It's great fun to drive as well. So if all other cars felt like that to drive, I'd be happy. I'd be a happy man. I'd be doing daily races in GR3. So today is another endurance test, right? So I'm not sure if I'll run an endurance test lobby today. We can if we want to, guys. Like, I'm happy to do that tonight if you guys want to. I'm going to run one tomorrow. So my plan is basically run an endurance test 3 practice lobby pretty much from tomorrow morning through to tomorrow afternoon. So there'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. What I'm interested in tonight is maybe trying out some lobbies, some like fun style lobbies. Like we could try that cops and robbers one, or we could just jump in and just do some cruises. You know, I'm happy to just cruise around a track with you guys. If you want to have some races, again, like, let me know what you're keen for to do, and we'll just jump in and do it. Isn't tomorrow for you like today? Oh god, no! Don't make me read chat and do time zone math while driving. I can't do it. My brain can't handle it. You need to figure that one out and tell me. Unless I stop driving, I can't figure that one out, unfortunately. Usually I'd be like instantly like doing yes. But yeah, I can't do that. I can't do 3 things at the same time. I can just do 2, just. And even then, just, you know, it's marginal. I'll be honest with you. Oh, using all the grip on the tires as much as I can. It's Friday here in the east. Yes, well, it is also Friday here in the. I don't know. We're in the South Pacific, so it's Friday evening here in the South Pacific. So it'll be Saturday in like 5 hours or something. Like Saturday morning, like midnight, like 1 past midnight. Yeah, yeah, it will be, but it'll be like Saturday morning for me, and it'll be like Friday evening for Namers. Yeah, so Namers, it'll be like late on Friday for you. But dude, I'm gonna like run it in the evening as well, Saturday evening, so that'll be Saturday morning for you as well, okay? You gotta wait for the straights to do time zone stuff. Ministro's are pitting. He's on 0 fuel and on mediums. I'm quite happy that we've been managing to keep like it's been 20 seconds ish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he only lasted 10 laps, guys. We haven't done anything with our tires, and we've got 18 laps of fuel remaining. So we just saved 30 seconds on him right there. You see how this works in endurance racing? The longer you can go for. If other people are using risky strategies like that, which of course the AI are going to do, then it's pretty straightforward. He was on the Taken. Oh, really? the Taycan. I don't actually know the best way to pronounce it. I go Taycan, but Taken, but then I just feel like I'm saying another word, so I don't know. Taycan. Taycan. Yeah, take the Taycan. That's the one. Anyway, you guys know me in pronunciation. I'm phonetically literal. If I see a word, I try and pronounce it based on connecting like literal word sounds together. I don't know why that happens, but that's my first attempt. I'm like, the honest attempt at doing it is like just be neutral about it. The Ruzzle. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, like, you know, no, the Ruzzle's a bit different. Ruzzle, yeah. Don't tell you're Brazilian. Okay. Yeah, no. That's cool, man. We'll just assume that you're right and just pretend like you know exactly what you're talking about. That way it's funny because next time that I say Taycan, and like someone who knows how it's pronounced, they'll it's content, you know, they'll be like, dude, what the fuck are you saying? The Ruz, George Ruzzle. Funny thing is, I've decided in ACC that my name in game is going to be George Ruzzle. So funnily enough, you know, at the beginning of GT7, I thought that 16 was my lucky number. Now I believe it's 14. I also believe that George Ruzzle was one of the best ideas I've had in literally years. Certainly since the time I've been streaming, just in terms of like content, funny, and name. It's the thing that's persisted more than Sarah. It's persisted more than Sarah. It's persisted more than Barry R. So George Ruzzle is now officially the ACC driver name that we're going to choose. So we are George Ruzzle of car number 14. We're going to what do you call it? Harness the spirit. That's not the word I'm looking for, but we're going to harness the spirit of Alonso and his number, since he is number 14. No longer are we harnessing the spirit of Charles Leclerc. We are now officially in the soul of Alonso. So that's my plan. We're George Ruzzle, number 14, kicking down doors like Alonso taught us to. No, I wasn't. No, popcorn, no. Fuck off, you stupid little Alpine. No. I need to explain. No. No. Sari and Barry R weren't my name. No, sorry. Like famous things, like just general things. And Sarah she's like a track assistant that tells you like, hey, you're doing really well, but you should take a break. And like over and over and over. And then, man, this guy. And then Barry R is the barrier. He's all over the place here, as you can see. Oh yeah, don't go up the outside of George Ruzzle. I understeer a lot. I understeer a lot. Well, we're not quite there. We're not quite there, Revs. Yeah, we're nearly there. The fact that we're just taking it chill, and this guy's like fighting for his life right now on softs, being like, "Help! Help!" There we go. Oh no, he's still there. This little Alpine is bloody nippy. He's got softs on or something, mediums maybe. Barry R is just fucking everywhere. He's fucking everywhere, man. Barry R is a fucking legend, but he's also fucking everywhere. Let's just spin the AI. There is no bonus for a clean race. Oh no. See, that's why I don't do that. You know, the reason is that this is good training for when I'm around people. I treat the AI just like I treat human players. I even apologize to them, as you can tell. Why? Because that trains me to be good, clean racer in all situations, even when I'm frustrated and angry, especially when it comes to people. So for me, this is a meditation in a way, to be a clean racer in all situations. Anytime I'm behind a wheel, in reality, in a game, against the AI, versus people. And I take this like I'm driving a real car, dude. Impatience test? Yeah. Well, I guess in a way. You know, I guess you have to have a lot of patience to sort of deal with that, I suppose. Oh, went wide. Like, I think GT7 just went, this guy's doing pretty well, let's crank up the Alpine. I really think that just happened there, folks. Sometimes the AI do that, especially at pro level. Like, they'll they'll be like, yeah, we're not quite pro enough. Let's just crank it on one of the cars here. Luckily, I'm setting fastest sectors. I'm not anymore, I'm not. And he's got traffic, which is perfect. Oh, by the way, this is the other strategy in the endurance races. They will encounter traffic, and they suck at getting past it. Ha ha ha! Hello there. Goodbye. That Suzuki Swift was like, you can't park there. But that's exactly where I parked it. Parked it on the apex. Oh, this Alpine. No, I'm not giving up the inside. You can piss off. You can piss off. Oh. Ambitious mother... All right, fair play to him. Fair play to him. He's going to the pits. He was on bloody mediums with 49% fuel. Well, the fuel makes sense, yeah. You are losing to a tuned N car. Yeah, right. What's the longest race I've completed in GT7? Probably these hour-long races. I haven't done much above that. But I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream at some point for charity. So that will become the longest that I'm ever going to have done, and probably will do in GT7. More details to that on that coming soon. But that will be, I kid you not, guys, that will be 12 hours of continuous driving in the McLaren, I think. I don't know what car yet, but I think a McLaren because I love the McLarens. I'm not gonna race for 12 hours in a car I don't love. And the charity is for New Zealand. It's a New Zealand charity. So I'll be racing in a McLaren, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, Revs. It's gonna be exciting, man. The endurance races, yeah, pretty much, Namers, that's right, yeah. So the endurance race this week is actually going to be the longest one. So we are doing a 90-minute endurance race this week. So, yeah, I think that's probably going to be the longest race that I have done, actually. The longest, like, proper racing I've done, though, we're looking at it in terms of, like, multi-races, was the WRL series, the World Racing League series, which was a invite-only streamer series held by Floor Genius Gaming, and that was like three races. I think that was about 4 or 5 hours of racing, pretty much continuously. Qualifying race, qualifying race, qualifying race. You will give up or endure. Revs, it's Group 1, mate. Group 1. We're going to be doing Group 1. Bring whatever car you want, Group 1, just for the testing. All tires are required, so yes, you're going to have to endure Group 1 on hard tires. Sorry, not sorry. And it's going to be at Le Mans. So we are at Le Mans. It's, 90 minutes. We've got some new... we've got some new fuel settings, which are really exciting. Which we want to test out, and the weather is this time it's fully dynamic, so we don't know if it's going to rain. We don't know if we have no idea what it's going to do, even from the start. Okay. Track is Le Mans, yeah. Oh, for the 12-hour race, probably Nürburgring. Yeah, probably Nürburgring, the 24-hour layout in the McLaren GT3, or maybe a McLaren that's faster than that. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be Nürburgring 24-hour layout for 12 hours. So 12 hours of 24-hour layout Nürburgring, which includes the Nordschleife. So maybe I'll just call it the 12 hours of Nords. Cool as name is. Have a good dinner, mate. Breakfast. Lunch. Have a good lunch. Gonna make a toasty. Ooh. Okay, don't get me thinking about it, man. I'm gonna start getting hungry. Do Spa, everyone does this kind of stuff at Nürburg. Well, I mean, I don't know. Nürburg's just one that you can sort of just race for a long period of time without really thinking about it. But, you know, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Whatever you think is going to be the most fun for you to watch at the end of the day. You know, I'll race on whatever track, bar a few that I will literally be like, no. So, you know, if we all collectively agree that we want me to race 12 hours at Spa, then yeah, okay. I mean, I'm happy to do Spa. I love that track. I think the reason, though, Rallycross GT, why everyone does Nürburgring is because you got to think of it in terms of, like, I don't know if you ever did the 40-hour famine, right? So you go out and you collect donations, and you would actually spend 40 hours famining to essentially, you know, that's why people donate. You're doing this famine challenge. But in a way, doing it in the Nürburgring is the hardest one because you've got to be so focused at the Nürburgring. And then for 12 hours... I mean, and Nürburgring can have day, night, it can have rain and dynamic weather and everything, so, you know, it is a really, really good track for having those really, really tough streams where you do have people, you know, doing challenges like that for charity. Oh my god, my tires are starting to go. Ham on a crispy bread, dude, nice. Nice juicy layer of melted cheese. Oh, bruh. Bruh, stop it! Stop it! I'm having one of those, like, the South Park moments when they had Randy, the father guy. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sorry guys, this has just become an NSFW stream. It's now 21 plus. Melted powder, nice dude. Notice my pronunciation. See how good it's got. I find excuses at work now to talk about Gouda cheese because I'm like, they're like, oh, Gouda. I'm like, no, it's not Gouda. It's Gouda. They're like, no. I'm like, Google it. I know Dutch people. So I appreciate the hard lesson I got there from you. I think you guys spent like, I think it was a solid like couple of hours laughing at me over me trying to pronounce Gouda cheese. 12 hours of Route X is worse. Oh my god. Wizard is that? Oh no. Oh my god, no. Oh dude. No, there's no G in it at all. Rallycross. I mean, there is like a silent G. It's a silent G, so it's Gouda. Gouda cheese. I know Dutch people. If any Mercedes fan comes and gives me shit, I'm like, nah, dude, don't, because I know Dutch people. I think it is. Yeah, I mean, you do the Google thing and then hit the soft G. Yeah, so it's the Gouda. Like it's more. You're more saying like Ouda. Like think you say like remove the G and you're doing Ouda, except it's like a soft G. So think GH, the Gouda. They're really subtle at heart. It's in the back of your there. Gouda. Name is just like face palm. He's like, dude, this guy should never teach anything. Oh shit, that's blue flag, arsehole. Blue flag, thank you. Coming through. All right, I had a moment into the braking zone there. I think I braked about 50 meters too late. Which is not ideal on tires that are absolutely dying. Beer brand goulash is worse. Yeah, that's so much worse. The guttural G's every day. I don't even think about it. Yeah. So we've got 30 minutes left. Holy shit. Do you reckon I should pit now, guys? Because these guys are going to pit one more time. So I might as well pit now. Refuel a bit. We need 18 laps of fuel, so we need twice as much fuel, so about 70%, 65%, maybe 70% fuel. 70% fuel, fresh, hard tires, go to the end. What do you guys think? I think that's the plan, because that means we'll get that one pit stop in. These guys are going to go and do another pit stop anyway. One more lap out. Yeah, I think one more lap out's fair, yeah. We're not losing too much time to Inostroza, so... yeah, cool. One more lap out, then we'll come in for a little bit of a pit. And we'll change onto the fresh hard tires. We'll go up to about, what do you guys think? Maybe a 65%. We'll just see what we can get, but we'll check the marker. If it says we're at, we need to get to about 20 laps or 19 laps ish. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no. What do you mean no marker? Like no marker of like, is there? Yeah, there's like no right strategy in endurance racing really at the end of the day. I mean, I think that would be a fair statement. Oops, that was messy. You just had a shower and thought about F1. Ooh, hope you're not implying something nasty there, namers. Or is it the state of F1 right now has made you feel dirty, so you needed to think about F1 in the shower? Oh, I'm confused. I have so many questions! Thoughts for later. No marker for fuel when you're pitting. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you kind of have to just... You kind of just have to guesstimate. You have to do the math yourself, Rally, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I love endurance racing. You have to do this math on the fly, in your head, during the race. I mean, usually, you know, the real guys have got engineers and shit in their ears, you know. But, yeah. Racing at 300 kilometers an hour for like an hour, taking pits up 2 seconds, it must feel like an eternity. Yeah, dude, it would. All right, we're going to pit. We're going to... Oh, that's the pit lane there. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Racing hard, check. It's like you have to take full fuel. I'm like, no, we just need 19 laps. 19 or 20 laps. I can always manage fuel. It's not a problem. It'll tell you the laps. Yeah, cruising range, exactly. Yeah, I think it will end up being about 60%. Yeah. We can always manage the fuel, but I don't want to have to, so I'd rather take a little bit more extra fuel here. Give me fuel! Fuck, that's slow! No wonder we got so far ahead in the pit stop. I can have like a drink right now. Come on, 19 laps. 19 laps. A little bit higher than 60%. All right, we're good. 19.3, we'll take it. Did you notice the different cars take longer to enter and exit the pit? Yeah, that's interesting, eh? I saw a video on that as well. Someone was like, yeah, if you like, especially on Laguna Seca, the 911 Porsche got out of the pits like twice as fast. Well, not twice as fast, but ahead of other cars. And it's like, what? Okay, well, how did that work? It's under AI control. I thought this was supposed to be like a fair system, but apparently not. Ooh, cold tires. A little bit of cold tires there. Oh, cars in different categories. Okay. Well, that would make sense, though, wouldn't it? I mean, they've got a different pit limiter speed or something like that. Oh, you bastard. Enjoy your fate in the Shadow Realm. Did you see that? He just turned in. Like, he just turned in. It was unnecessary. Charles Leclerc pit stop moment. You know, well, I hope that wasn't a Charles Leclerc pit stop moment. Alder is now on the ham. Oh, bruh. Oh, man, you are literally making my mouth water with these step-by-step updates of your lunch. I hope you understand the amount of pain you are currently putting me in as I face down another 25 minutes of this. Also, at Le Mans 30, AI always goes in and out quicker than you, yeah, regardless of which your car. Yeah, that's really weird, Rallycross GT. I think there is a bug. I think there is a bug that people know about. I've definitely seen people, I can't remember who, but I've definitely seen people comment on it. Definitely seen some comments on it. Oh, how about that overtake, folks? How about that fucking overtake? That felt really good. We just did a double switcheroo on him. Well, we tried a switcheroo and it failed, and then we managed to get the switcheroo back. But the question is, was that a new switcheroo or was that an old switcheroo? I don't know. I still don't understand the difference. You literally got this ham yesterday from the market. Bruh. Nice. Nice. Unless you're slaughtering your own swine, where else would you get it? Ha ha! Touche, Beaver. Touche. Beaver 1, the name is 0. Name is trying to make me hungry has unfortunately backfired on you better namers a little bit there with a lovely clap back there from Beaver. Oh. Wow. Beautiful. Not the supermarket, the actual market. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But isn't like every... I mean, I'm sure this is not true. Isn't every market in your country like just like basically a local like farmer's market? I mean, I could be generalizing here a little bit. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Uh-oh, I'm doing voices. I'm going crazy, guys. 1 hour endurance races have already made me solidly crazy. Well, enjoy the ride. Prepare for a lot more quotes and a lot more voices. Walla walla big bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang ting walla bing bang. Yeah, I know that song. That's a great one. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang ting walla bing bang. Great little tune, that one. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. I hope it is. I hope it is, because I just embarrassed myself if not, because that's a child song, I'm pretty sure. Kung Fu just put it in the toaster. Yeah, I mean, look, as long as I'm exceeding on track, I can be as insane off track. That's my rule. You were? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. Yeah. Walla walla beanbag. Walla walla beanbag. Okay, now I get the joke. I like it. Should have asked you to do the GR3 Bop endurance race at Maggiore. It's the only one that's missing. Yeah, I've got to do a couple of other ones as well, but. Oh, couldn't quite get it there. All right, we're chasing down Industroza. 19 minutes ago, we are good on basically everything. You also put cheese on top of the bread for a crunch. Oh, that's quite a good idea. So it is literally a toasty. It's an inside-out toasty. No, it's not. It's an outside-in, inside-out toasty. It just sounds like a really good toasty. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just sounds really good. It sounds really, really nice. You know, we don't need to glorify it, making it sound like a physics paper, but. Dude. Damn, I'm hungry now, man. Holy crap. Yeah, Beaver, interesting you say that, because that's one of the other gripes that I was thinking a lot about recently. And specifically that's around how the curbs work and how curbs need to be abused. Essentially, to be the fastest racer in GT7, you need to be abusing curbs. And by abuse, I mean, like, do things with curbs that you could not do in reality. As in, they unstable the car less than they should, or they're dodgy, and you have to take, like, massive risks. But you have to take the curbs and all that sort of stuff for whatever reason. And we all saw that at Kyoto Driving Park with the Beetle, literally, like, curb hugging. So, that part of GT7 is on my mind quite a lot, because I feel like it's just like, I'm not going to learn. I'm not going to bother to learn how to do those successfully. I'm not going to bother. Nothing inside of me wants to bother to deal with learning how these curbs actually work. Now, the reason for that is that I'm not learning anything. I'm not learning anything about car racing by doing that. I'm just learning how GT7 engine works. Now, I know that you can take that and you can be like, yeah, but ACC's got its things. Yeah, every game's got its things, but I feel with curbs, honestly, ACC and iRacing nail it. Curbs are death. And if you're on the curb while you're accelerating, you don't get any acceleration. That's realistic. That's what happens. I don't know. It feels a lot more like I'm learning to, I'm getting more control on the car because I'm learning to avoid curbs and learning to find which curbs are good, which ones are not. It just feels like I'm doing a lot more in the car to adjust for that, for the real nature of it. So from my perspective, I don't enjoy that part about GT7 racing. I feel like I'm just learning about the GT7 engine and not about actually how to race a car. And that's why I'm here, folks. I'm here to learn how to race a car. Everything up until this point, other than like curb glitch stuff, has been pretty fucking realistic. And GT7 has done a great job at getting the entry-level stuff all pretty well there. Tire wear, the entry into the corners, the general physics engine is great, I think. But yeah, I honestly think that curbs and ACC and iRacing things, they really just, they pump the, oh, they're brutal. And they're punishing, and you need to take them right, but they're also predictable. Yeah, you dropped off the habit of dropping gears for corners. They adjusted how differentials work. Watch the replays and people still do it and it works. Yeah, exactly. Soul briefly leaving the body. It did, didn't it? I just remember that, yeah. It did. I just had a little moment there. I was mid-thought, mid-rant. And that Porsche just did not look like I was going to make it past it. Pit, Inestrosa. Pit, dude. Trust me on this, bro. You want to pit, man. You want to pit like, I don't know, like right now, man. You want to pit at like the stupidest time in this race, which is like 15 minutes from the end. Totally give me the win, man. That'd be radical, dude. Hosty is done. Bruh. In category of updates I did not need, that is rating pretty fucking highly in that category right now. Yeah, he will pit. I know. I just want him to pit already. Very crunchy. Oh, bro, you have to spell it like that as well. That spelling it like that gives me more sensation of it being a real sandwich. Damn it, man. You got to stop this, namers. You got to stop this right now. I can't even, like, I have my dinner after stream. I'm gonna be hungry now, like even hungrier at the end of this. You are ruining my evening, namers. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds fucking delicious, man. I wish I had some Howder cheese as well. Holy crap. Oh, man. Here we are. Welcome to Deep Forest, folks. And apologies, the commentary is going to be nothing about cars. It's going to be all about food because all I can visualize right now, I can't visualize corners or strategy. All I can visualize is a cheese fucking toasty with a crispy layer Gouda on the top with a ham in the middle. Smoking hot. Oh, double layer of cheese. Oh, bruh. Okay. Now you've ruined my evening. Nachos, yeah. Hell yes. Now, what's everyone's like favorite meals? Like, what's your comfort meal? What's your go-to? What's the thing you're gonna be like after an endurance race? I'm gonna go and have this meal. Like, what's your thing? Like, name is obviously the toasty is kind of a go-to for you. Your wife is a chef beaver. She's cooking carbonara from scratch. Ho 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 ho! Dude, honestly, I haven't had like good carbonara in a while. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. So like, she's a like pro chef all her life and that sort of stuff. Any notable restaurants or books? You're eating mine? Spoiled. That definitely is a bit of a spoil, isn't it? I mean, whew. You're a lucky man, Beaver. You're a lucky man. That is some... Ah, please! Thank you, Mr. Swift, for... I mean, actually, fair enough. He had nowhere to go there, so... You often go to a burger place near your house, and you always order this cheese egg salad burger. Cheese egg salad burger. Wow. And a beer on Sundays after RX GT events. Awesome, dude. That's Rallycross GT for those who don't know. Cheese and so it's got no. It's like a veggie burger. There's no protein in that. Or do you mean like by saying burger? Do you mean it's a beef burger? Sorry, there's so many things here in Wellington where people are like, hey, look at this delicious looking burger. I'm like, cool, what is it, beef or chicken? And they're like, no, it's like this like new thing that's made of beans and it tastes like beef, but it's not beef, but we call it beef. And I'm like, do I have a beef burger by any chance? They're going, yeah, but like try the kale burger, it's delicious. Like, give me protein. Red meat, thank you. Yeah, white meat's good as well, actually. She cooks everything from scratch. It sucks, not socks, when you need a snack. They're only ingredients in the. Hey, look, there's a grey lining to every silver cloud there, Griever. I was about to call you Griever. Actually had a friend who we used to call Grievo from the cricket team. Awesome dude. But Beaver, yeah, there's a grey lining to every silver cloud, mate. Just to take a little creative license on an old phrase there. But yeah, dude, there's a downside to most things I suspect in life, and that is the downside. You are not in snack heaven. I'm the opposite. I hardly cook anything from scratch. Well, I do. I enjoy cooking, but I'm single and an IT nerd, so basically it's pizza and stuff for me most nights. Yeah, which frozen pizzas, because I'm not like ordering shit in every night. Kale is disgusting. Yeah, I don't like an actual burger rallycross. Okay, cool. Yeah, actual burger. So cheese, egg salad, beef burger. Yeah, actually sounds good, dude. First one down, one to go, bro. Yes, he's pitting. Yes. Get out of here. GT aliens, be gone. That is my first place. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't even tried kale, and I just know I don't like it. The reason I like went anti it really like, this is unfortunate story. It was like in Wellington there was this really good burger bar. It was called the Hideout, and basically what they had done, this American guy had come over and made basically a casino burger bar in the most like hidey-outy, like secluded, awesome area in town. It was like the coolest fucking place. Best burgers as well, like super tasty food. And yeah, the unfortunate thing there is that they shut down. It was replaced by this like vegan as woke as taco place, and their headline item was kale tacos. Now I don't just mean like kale in a taco. I mean kale tacos with kale in it. It was hardcore, man. Me and my friend went there expecting to get a good burger, and then we were suddenly ushered into this like Christmas-themed taco place that was serving kale stuff. We sat down, took a look at the menu, and went, no, we're here for a large side of like 200, 300 grams of beef, with some bread on the sides of it. Yeah, where did the other place go? Oh, please. Some great burger bars in Queenstown, yeah. Oh, Berg Burger? Yeah, I've actually been to that one. Berg Burger is great. Devil Burger, great. I actually don't know how many of those are still open. Queenstown had a bit of a crash during COVID because, like, Queenstown is driven and powered by tourist labor. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, GT. And yeah, it's important, the way that they do eat food and prepare food is important to them as well. And yeah, this goes for a lot of religions. You know, think halal food. You know, we've got a place called Burger Fuel here, which is a big international chain. But they do specifically have a halal menu, and they actually have halal tools. So they are like extreme, like they have a halal, like one oven for non-halal, one oven for halal stuff, and it's all separated to make sure that it's proper for religious reasons. It's really, like, I respect it a lot. I tried the diet of a Buddhist monk once and quickly realized that being grown up on baked beans and toast and eggs and sausages, it wasn't going to work for me in the long term. So I promptly stopped that. This guy better not catch up with me. Halal is super popular in London. Yeah. Lived there 9 years. Absolutely. Yeah, 9 years in the UK. Nice, dude. I was born in the UK, so I guess I grew up around a lot of it until I was about 11 or something. Veganism, as it is pushed nowadays, is a problem with rich people. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not. There are some good there are vegans who are vegans before vegans were a thing, you know, in popular culture and known around the world, etc., etc. So, For the vegans that are like vegan and vegan for a reason, or vegan for environmental reasons, or animal protection reasons, whatever it is, total hats off and respect. I just don't think we need to have it rammed down our throat at any point. So, you know, don't go into a meat store and be like, you're killing innocent animals. Like, just don't, because at the end of the day, unless you can solve the whole problem, you're not going to solve anything by going in there and yelling. You know, your right to protest, 100%, protest away, protest away. Go to the factories, go to the farms, etc., etc. And yeah, I guess go to the people. It actually makes sense, actually, because you want to expose the public to the issue, but there's going to be a certain amount of the demographic you are just not going to convince by that. Deep fried burgers? Deep fried burgers? Dude, are you kidding me? The worst thing I thought I'd heard of was a deep fried Moro bar, but that's just been defeated today. A deep fried burger, bloody hell. I mean, burgers are bad enough as they are. You're deep frying them now? Cattle industry is a huge problem, though. Yeah, it is. Like, if you, like, I think it's 80 or 90% of like America's farmland is like cattle, or land for like livestock. Like 10 or 20% is like fruit and veg. There's a lot of, bear in mind, there's a hell of a lot of waste as well. Remember, there's a lot of stuff just being like packaged and frozen and then shipped out to a McDonald's. So someone makes a cheeseburger and someone doesn't pick it up, or they accidentally contaminate it, so they toss it out immediately. You know, the amount of meat from living organisms we toss out is astonishing. Antibiotics, yeah. Kung Fu, come to the Netherlands and you'll show me. Excellent, love it. Will do. Radicross GT here in Japan. They sell deep fried camembert cheese. It's insanely good, dude. Dude, we've got camembert cheese here, fried as well. Deep fried, dude. Crumbed deep fried camembert cheese. Bro, with cranberry sauce, man. With cranberry sauce, holy shit. There's only one place in New Zealand that I know that does it. Hell's Pizza. Really great pizza place, but their condiments are better. Like, sorry, their sides are actually better than their pizzas. Fry everything. Oh, Mary Fry bread. Yeah, fair enough. I think the thing to mention about Maori cooking is definitely the oh man, I'm not gonna do justice to the word, so I'm not gonna try. But they basically, what they do is they can steam food underground. So they, like, you put hot coals and you wrap up like a banana split or something, like a bit of food, like meat or something, and you put it underground and you heat cook it for like, I think it's like 2 hours or 1 hour, depends on what it is. And oh, it's so good, man. Oh man, that stuff is so good. I also had sweet corn that was prepared in a Rotorua hot spring. I kid you not, they put a bit of sweet corn on the edge, fed it down into this bubbling mud, like, well, it was water pit. Hungy, that's the one. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you. A hungy. I thought that was what it was, but I didn't want to say it unless I was sure. Hungy is amazing. Yeah, dude, loved hungy. And they put this sweet corn into this bubbling pool of water in Rotorua, and of course it just comes up and it's beautiful to eat. Ah. Oh, I'm driving like shit now, folks. Come on, keep it together. Keep it together. All of food, Satanic Hell's Pizza, Devil Burger. Lol, yeah, there's something about it, isn't it? But it's like the imagery of like chili as well. Like chili is always like demon and death, and you know, you've got the Scoville thing, which I know it's some guy's name, but it just sounds like like whenever I hear the Scoville metric, I'm like, I just feel like, is this like, did some guy be like drop sweet chili on his bullsack and then was like, man, that stings about 0.1. Oh, the Scoville level, right? It's a level of how much it'll burn your testicle skin. I mean, I just don't know. Do you guys know the origin of that? Surely not, right? Like, yeah, skull and crossbones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like with rum and alcohol and all that sort of stuff. Greasy Beaver, you gained 5 kgs in 2 weeks in Japan while here for work and while back, dude. Yeah, it's very easy to, especially if you're eating out a lot. I mean, work holidays are a kind of excuse. Well, not work holiday, but you know what I mean. Working holiday is kind of an excuse to pig out a little bit, you know. One Maori food you don't like is boil up, and I had it years ago at the Marae. I don't like it. Oh, boil up. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, actually. I didn't mind it, but I guess I was probably hungry. Could be worse. We could be chatting about angel dust. Oh, yeah. I think to get to the Scovilles, they boil down the chili and get whatever is left out of a certain substance. Well, that would make sense. That does seem to make sense to me. But there is a pain measurement that the guy invented by getting stung by lots of shit and comparing it to another. There you go. See, I knew it existed somewhere. Someone was like, I stabbed myself with a pin. It hurts 0.1. I'll now stab myself with 2 pins. Oh, it hurts 0.2. Look, I can mathematically prove that my scale is you know, I can find a QED down the bottom of it. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. We're at Rallycross GT. Yeah, I just don't know enough about chili because I'm not a huge fan of chili. Like, I don't like things to be too spicy. I do love jalapenos though. Jalapenos on pretty much anything. 2,000 Scoville. Yeah, I'd probably be like a quarter of that. I'd probably like 500 or something. I do recall once asking at an Indian store if they had mild. They didn't. They probably thought I was insane. Like, do you want it to taste like water? It's mild means there's no spices in it at all. Fair enough. That was once when I was younger. I've moved past that now. I like spice. I do like my spice, but just not too much of it. I believe this is the last lap, folks. So we have successfully completed this, and we are miles ahead of Ines Rosa. Hashtag pit stops. You can try, but I think the bot will stop you. Give it a try, Rallycross GT. If not, then any links that you guys need to post, just jump into the Discord. It's much easier to post the link in the Discord. Yeah, no, you got timed out with the bot there. Yeah. Rallycross GT, bro, just jump into our Discord, man. It's gonna be way easier. You can drop the links in there, or DM them to me on Discord. You got pranked with ghost chili sausages? The worst abdominal pain you've ever felt in your life. Wow. Really? So you thought, hey, normal sausages, having a barbecue, sweet as, you bit into it, you ate it, and then you realized soon after that these things were like death. Yeah. Dang. Pit. No, we're not pitting. It's like, it's the end of the race, so... POV million Scoville prank. Yeah, gosh. I mean, at least the Hot Wings guy has got the ball, like the gratuity to fucking tell them what they're about to get themselves into. Check out this link for pain index of insect bites. Okay. I knew they were hot before I ate them. I just didn't know they were ghost chili. Oh, it was actually ghost chili. That wasn't just a name. It's actually ghost chili. Ah. Someone was like, yeah, it's got chili in it. You're like, oh, I like chili. And they're like, and you're like, eat it. Yeah. Ow, damn. Yeah. All right, there we go. Success. One more mission signed off. Oh, man. An hour of racing already. It's crapping that would scar you, yeah. And I mentioned it's not just like a single day worth of it. It's like a couple of days of recovery from that. No, we don't want the replay for that. We don't need the replay for that. Or do we? Okay, I'm saving it. Okay. Weird. Success. Yeah, not bad. And we get a ticket from it. And 1.2 million credits. Sick, man. Oh, I thought it was 500,000. Did we just get a clean race bonus there? Sneakily. There's 1.2 million credits we just got given there. Nice. It did represent PTSD. Oh, bro. I don't even want to imagine it now, dude. I don't even want to imagine it. All right, cool. So that gives us 3 left to do in the endurance race series here. That's cool. We won't do it now because we've been streaming for nearly 2 hours already. I think let's go and do a lobby. Do you guys keen for some crazy lobbies? Now you get gold, silver, and bronze money together. Oh, thank you, Wizard. Right. So it's you get the 300 plus the 400 plus the, yeah, that's 1.2 million. Yeah. All right. Thank you for confirming that, Wizard. Yeah, this is gonna be a crap one. That's gonna suck. But these 2 will be fun. They'll be fun. You need to do some work, Rallycross GT. Yeah, no worries, dude. Hey, good chatting with you as well, man. And have a good rest of your Friday. And hopefully see you on the Sunday stream for the races as well. But thanks for tuning in, dude. And thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I just saw something in... I wonder if that's Chatu in setups. Probably is. You cheated Alsace? How did you cheat it? Our good friend Chatu, he's just got a chair for his driving rig. So in #setups, guys, go and check it out. You'll be broadcasting RxGT on Sunday morning. Oh, nice, dude. Let's see how your day goes after that. Cool. No worries, Rallycross GT, and good luck with the RxGT, bro. Have fun with it. Is it cold in Wellington tonight? No, it's not. It's quite temperate actually. We had a really warm day. Like I was sweating on the bus. Chatu, it's not as soft as his gaming chair. Okay, rip. How's it over there, Beaver? PP Glip with the Chaparral 2J. Ah, okay, Wizard. Nice. We might have to do something like that, but you know, I'm just gonna we've won all of these basically first time by just going with a basic config, no glitches, no nothing. Like we grabbed a Mazda. We did that. We did this one in the mono. We did this one in the key car. We did this one in, oh god, I think it was a Dodge. I think it was a Dodge, wasn't it? And then this one in the 650S, which is on the front page. You need Brisbane, and you've just lit the fire in your house. It must be bloody freezing over there in Melbourne then. Crikey. Bloody hell. It's absolutely fine. Like absolutely like most temperate time here right now. Oh, we need to go and do our GT World thing, so let's go and do that as well. Oh, we need to go and change the oil on that too. So we will do. Let's just go and do a couple of things. Go do a couple of things, just to get everything kind of dot the I's, cross the T's. I actually said today, I said dot the T's, cross the I's. Amazing what the brain will do sometimes. Not Melbourne, Brisbane. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I started saying Melbourne. Just ignore that. That's Friday brain kind of stuff. Brisbane, yeah, 2.5 thousand kilometers north. A subtle difference. But isn't that across a state border as well? Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, I've been to Sydney, Noosa, and Melbourne. That's it. They're different states. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so because when I went to Australia on that side of the country there, yeah, you had to cross a state border. You have to cross into New South Wales to go up towards Melbourne, I think. Sydney's in Queensland? Oh gosh, don't quote me on that. You're just south of Byron Bay. Awesome, man. I've been to Byron Bay. That was cool. Yeah, nice little area there, actually. That's quite close to another place I know there. I won't say on stream. Okay, cool. That's good. What's next? There was something I was thinking of doing. I can't remember what it is now. Actually, I do want to just quickly check used cars and see if there's anything on our list. Oh, I couldn't agree more, man. Byron Bay was just, you know, huge as well. But isn't there's a bunch of like the cliffs around it and stuff are like falling away. Like there's lots of erosion happening there, right? I mean, as is with any beach, but particularly at Byron Bay, or parts of it. So that's the interesting thing. We've got the extra menus as well. How many have we not completed? 3. We've got 3 left here. So we've got Lexus. Oh yeah, right. We've got money. We could go buy some of these. Technically speaking, we could. Legendary cars, right? Yeah. We need that Stingray to come back on. Let's go check the Stingray. Yeah, so I think most of these haven't come up for a while, so... Typical. You're actually at Yamba. Okay, That... Wait, why did I go to lobby? I was meant to go to legendary cars. Wow, my brain is totally switching off. But that's okay. That's okay. Ugh. Excuse me. Sorry. Like, once, like it's not that I'm tired. It's that I've just done an hour of racing in a row, and you know, talking at the same time and everything. You'd be surprised how exhausting it can be. You've been waiting on this 55 Porsche Spider extra menu for so long. Oh yeah, it hasn't come up in the legendary cars yet. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. But it's unseasonably cold. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I know that there's a system that's been coming through across New Zealand. Either that's drifted across from you guys or drifted across to you guys. Right, let's create a little room. Do I still have the DeLorean dash here? Please tell me I do. Oh, I don't think I do. I know it was at Suzuka. I don't have any Suzuka tracks saved, so... Okay. It's been snowing on the mountains. It snowed in the mountains. Oh, yeah, you guys... It does sound unusual. It does sound unusual for your part of the neck of the woods. It does. So I guess the question is, do we want to do... I can just put up an endurance practice lobby if you guys want to. That way I can go take a quick break and things like that, and you guys can jump in and start racing. How does that sound to you folks? If not, then I'll just set up a random as lobby. You guys can just jump in. Anything goes, really, I think. Just for now, and then maybe we'll sort out another race at some point soon. But here's test 3. I could just load this up and we can just give it a little bit of a shot. We just need to change one little thing, which is this. Boom. Yeah, I did make that friends only. Yeah. Almost summer? Yeah. I mean, it's not feeling like summer in a lot of places, though. Ah, you hiked across the Milford track in January in the snow. Yeah. That's kind of expected there, I'll be honest with you. It is kind of expected. But it's a beautiful track. I haven't actually walked it yet. I'm a bit jealous. Oh my god, look at this. So look at this, guys. We got in here and it's raining. Just straight away, it's just raining. I love it. This is what the random weather is going to do for us, guys. Let's jump into a car that I want to use. I don't know what I'm going to use. Don't expect every car to be the same. Like, no Group 1 car is really the same as the others, so... you just got to take what you can get, really. That looks like full wet conditions, though, I'll be honest with you all. Root burn is better. Oh, okay. You lived in Milford in Michigan. In the USA. Nice. What's Milford in Michigan like? Is it kind of foresty, lakey, American-y? Kepler is also... Yeah, the Kepler track, dude, yeah. Again, lots of tracks I've heard of, never done. Toyota hybrid meta? Yeah, it probably is. The R8... Oh, you mean the GR010? That wouldn't surprise me. Lakes. Okay, that makes sense because Michigan is the state of the Great Lakes, right? Well, the whole area up there is all freshwater, like the Great Lakes, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, the GR010. Okay, I'll have to give that a try as well. I do like this R18 though. I have to admit, I've tried it before and I do like it a lot. The Tongariro crossing is your absolute #1, dude. Epic. See, I've got to go and do these, man. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing is that yeah, I haven't done a lot of that walking here in New Zealand, and it's literally in my backyard, so I should probably do more of that. To be completely honest with you all, let's go heavy wets. We'll try this car out. And the center, and in the center, not just around the outside. Yeah, right. Like it's got one, like Lake Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the Great Lakes, and it's smack bang in the middle or just on the edge of Michigan, right? Ah, okay, there you go. Yeah. I just looked at chat at the wrong time there. There we go. You need to get the weather right. Yeah, you do, especially on the multi-day ones. Like I've done, we did a couple of days into the Arthur's Pass track, and that's a 5-day track if you do the whole thing. But 3 days is brutal enough. Over 1,000 lakes in Michigan. Wow, dude. I mean, the truth is that Beaver, that kind of applies everywhere, right? But the weather has to be perfect for it to. Oh, dude. Not to work, right? Great. Damage. I'll go take a break soon because I think I just need to stretch and everything. Very slippery. The thing is, I don't like short shifting, but I'm gonna have to. Too wet, you spun on the straight. Yeah, I mean, I don't have control of the weather, Wizard. It's not something I'm in control of. If we get this sort of situation, we'd probably have Quip in a safety car or something come around and be like, nah, everyone get behind the safety car. We'll do laps on that until the weather sorts itself out. We are at the mercy of the weather here, folks. Oh, yeah, sorry, you were just saying. My bad. Yeah, it's absolutely insane out here, dude. I'm just going to finish the lap here, and then I'll leave the lobby open for anyone who wants to jump in and give this a little bit of a try. Hopefully the weather changes soon, though. I can always try a reset, guys, so I can try reset the lobby. And that should then change the weather back. So wet around this. There's no grip around these corners at all. Is this a GR1 test lobby? It is indeed. Yeah, this is the endurance test lobby that I'm just running right now, Beaver. So anyone who's jumping in for the Sunday race, here's a little impromptu practice session. Hey, Scotty, good to see you, mate. What's been going on, dude? How are you finding wheel life, my friend? Oh, you downloaded ACC? Nice, nice. I'm going to play a little bit of that later tonight. Have you given it a try yet, Scotty? You'll head on in. Awesome, Beaver. We'll see you soon. A wee bit? Oh, yep, yep. What's your initial thought? What's your initial thoughts on it, mate? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Glad you do, mate. I'm glad you do, Scotty, because yeah, I played about maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours last night, and my goodness, I can't remember how long I spent playing it. It could have been a lot longer than that. I just don't know. You'll be back later, Revs? Cool. No worries, dude. Thank you for hanging out and chatting, and we'll catch you in a little bit. Cars more settled. Way more settled, right? Yeah. You tried ACC on controller, and it's a no from me. Yeah, Wizard on controller, it's not going to be fun, dude. Like I don't think ACC is going to be a fun game for controller, because it's just, you need the wheel to sense everything that's going on. You know, you need much more than what haptics can give you in terms of feedback. So honestly, yeah, you're going to need to have a wheel really to get the most out of it. The Porsche GT3 is sick. Yeah, dude, epic. I'm really enjoying the McLaren, the 650 and the 720. I think they're absolutely epic. So, oh, I always miss that corner. I mean, not that we can really see anything right now, I'll be honest, but... Scotty, have you started off with like the missions and stuff? You played a set of Corsa on PC on controller for 200 hours, you had the settings right and it felt good on controller? Okay. So what, Wizard, you got it feeling good, but it's still a no from you? You got it feeling good on controller, 200 hours, but still a no? Couldn't replicate that on ACC, I think the... Oh, sorry, Assetto Corsa. Right. AC. Right, I got you now. Yeah, that's a bit odd, isn't it? That's a bit odd. You can't leave your Porsche. Yeah, exactly, Scotty. And I can't leave my McLaren. I just can't. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. And, you know, ACC's got its own style, so it's just a matter of getting used to that. And I like the fact that we can choose a car that we really like and then just get better and better and better with that car, knowing that it's going to perform reasonably well under BOP conditions. It's not like the McLaren, you know, is totally out of condition and the 911 is like the meta. It's not quite the same, which I like. I like that. I prefer that. So folks, I am gonna take a quick break because I've been going for 2 hours and I need to have a slightly larger drink and go to the little boys' room as well. So I think we'll take a quick stream break. What I'll do is I'll just leave it on this here. I'll put the Be Right Back showcase on. So stay tuned and. Yeah, you need to find your wheel settings. Ah, Scotty, yeah. It's a bit... I found it really tricky to get the wheel settings right in ACC. I think I got them okay, but I still need to tune them a lot. You really hope that GT7 revises the BOP. Yeah, they will, definitely, but... It's just going to be more of the same. All they're doing is just like... You know? Another car will rise to the top. They'll quash the ones that have become at the top, and they'll make other ones rise. We've seen it every time they've made a BOP change. They just... You know, they elevate one car to the top and drop the rest of them to the bottom, sadly. All right, folks, so I will see you in a little bit, probably 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I'll catch you very, very soon. And we get to hear the new music, which is cool. So enjoy the music, and we'll catch you guys very, very soon. Yeah, Beaver, that's right. I've got that problem as well. We'll just have to miss some stuff out on ACC, unfortunately, eh? But, yeah, such as it. We almost need to have an extra controller, but I tried, keyboard, and I tried connecting the keys to that, but it didn't work, so. Yeah, absolutely, Scotty. I think ACC is just a better overall experience, but yeah, look, GT7's still a great game at the end of the day, so. All right, guys, I'll see you very soon. See you very soon. Yeah, okie dokie, that should be good. You should be able to hear me now. Excellent. All right, we're back, folks, and we're gonna carry on. So we'll do a little bit around here, have a bit of fun, and then we're gonna jump. Oh, sorry, I've got stuff in my eye for some reason. So annoying. There we go. That's better. And then we're gonna jump into ACC for a little bit. I want to show you guys just a little bit more about the career mode. And then we'll start to sort of wrap it up for the evening. After that, so that's the plan. We're going to jump into the circuit and continue. Let's put some more background music on, eh? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Much more chilled. Hopefully you guys having a good time out there on track right now. Should be pretty good. And yeah, like I said, we're going to do a few more laps and then see how we feel. Jump into ACC, have a bit of fun there in the career mode. And yeah, if you've got any requests, just let me know. I'm on wet tires. All right, let's see what we can do on softs, eh? A while since I've driven GR1, so a little bit wet out here. You gotta love this track though, man. Le Mans, dude. Ooh, perfection. Great track, love it. Remember, track limits are a little bit dodgy around here, I think. Of course, a little bit of self-advertising here. Of course, if you're enjoying the stream, please do consider leaving a like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform you are viewing on. It really does help out. That means you get notifications about when I go live. On that note, if you do !links in the chat, you will get my botissimo telling you where to get to my Willow page. Now, the Willow page contains a bunch of links including those for Discord, all of my streams, information about my equipment, etc., etc. So that is the place to go if you are keen for that information. The next stream we're going to be doing is on Sunday. It's going to be quite an early stream. Oh my goodness. Bro, who was that behind me? Was that you, Wizard? What happened there, man? What happened there? The next race, like I said, the next stream is going to be on Sunday, about 9 AM New Zealand time. And we're going to be here at Le Mans for 90 minutes of Le Mans, including practice and qualifying. All in there. Hardcore endurance settings, as much as we can do on this game. Whoa, 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 whoa. I really overshot that one. I just did a wizard. So if you are interested in that, the best place to get information about that race is going to be on the Discord. Jump in there and I'll be able to give you the roles, etc., that you need to be able to participate in what we're calling the Endurance AM series. It is a test here this week, though, so it's a test here. We're still not 100% sure on exactly how the formats are, you know, how much fuel wear do we want, how much tyre wear do we want, etc., etc. So again, we're doing another test. The test we can, just to make sure that we know exactly how we feel about everything. And yeah. You want intermediates there, Wizard? Dang. Oh, I have to say, Group 1 cars on softs around here, it's really fun. It's really good fun. For those who are left in the lobbies, that's you, Beaver. What we might do before I jump over to ACC is I think we might just give the race a start, just to see if we get the same conditions left off from practice, or if it resets the conditions to random again, or what the lobby randomly chose at the start. I want to test that before we end out the lobby, because that is quite important to check. Of course, we can check it tomorrow, but you know. We'll check it today as well, just so that we're aware. First gear might actually be useful here, but I really don't trust it around this course, this car at all. That's a penalty. Maybe not. miles over. Wow, we ran out of fuel very quickly, didn't we? What do you think, Beaver? I think we run out of fuel really quickly, don't we? I wonder if that's a Group 1 thing. We're just using a shit ton of fuel because we're at high gear for long periods of time. We might need to change that for this track. But I don't think that quite works. Yeah, we did like what? 2 laps there? We did 2 laps? And we're out of fuel. So 2 laps and then a pit for 90 minutes. It's an Audi thing? It is? Okay, so if I jumped over to the GR010, it'd be better. Well, I mean, for the endurance races, really, you want to be having at least minimum 10 lap stints. 10 lap stints. I'd really like to get to sort of 15. But at this track, it's a little bit different. It's a 3-minute lap, so let me think. So we had 10 minutes. It was about 20 or 30 minutes we wanted per pit stop. I think you'd be lucky to do 4 laps in a GR010. Yeah, we could think about maybe reducing the fuel consumption for this particular track. Or it's just going to be you have to fuel save. It's going to be either one of those. Maybe we should just be like, yeah, leave it as it is, because then we can test it out and see if people fuel save a bit more. Because that's the idea, is like you're going to need to fuel save down the straights, you know, using fuel map 6. Oh, I'm not going to drive around the course with this kind of damage. Hell no. I guess that's one of the other things as well, is that when you do have that damage, it's going to stay, so... Bit of a problem around this course, but that's the challenge of endurance racing at the end of the day. That is the challenge. Let's see, so... I have to admit, I'm pretty keen to jump into Assetto Corsa Competizione now, guys, for the next hour or so. So Beaver, sorry for the short practice, but I think we're going to leave it there. We might just quickly start the race, if you don't mind. And then I think, yeah, we're just going to jump straight over to ACC and just finish out the stream with a bit of that. And yeah, like I said, I'll run another practice lobby tomorrow. It won't be on stream, but I'll run one in the background. So just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on the Discord. Oh, you're doing some math. Nice. 330 per lap, so about 30 laps. 30 laps. And you can probably get a stint of 5 laps. That's still 15 minutes. I think that's still pretty reasonable. You're going to have to fuel save, because you're going to need to be getting up to 5 lap stints minimum. Because, yeah, tires could... I think tires could do 5-6 laps. But the fuel certainly won't. So... yeah, fuel saving is going to become incredibly critical on this track, and there's ways to save fuel, luckily. So, Beaver, I'm going to start it once you finish your lap. So once you finish your lap, just do your lap. We're chilling. Once you do your lap, then Hearts will do 10 to 13. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's quite a nice little strat there with the hards, because you can use the hards potentially just to save a bit of time in the pit stop. But at least we know we're going to be pitting enough to get through all the required tires. So required tires shouldn't be a problem, I think. Yep, all good. Just start. Sweet as, mate. I'm mainly doing this just to see if it reverts back to hardcore rain, then we know that the random start settings are chosen at the start of the lobby. They apply to both the practice and the race. If not, I don't know, it could be random weather again. Yeah, it looks like random weather, so just random weather at the start. Maybe even a continuation of our... No. Okay, now we know, folks, whatever the weather is at the start of the lobby, so when I start the lobby, that is the weather we're going to have at the start of the race. Okay, that's good to know. Beaver, are you on inters or something? Because I'm on softs and I'm about to go flying off the track. Yeah, you're on inters. You're on inters. Yeah. Oh no, I'm around. Okay. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, thanks for that, Beaver. I appreciate it, man. We're going to jump over to do some ACC, but that's really good. We now know that the weather at the start of the lobby, that's the start of the practice, is going to be the weather that they're going to apply at the start of the race. So that's really, really important. Really, really important to know. Awesome. Thanks for that, Beaver. Sorry to cut it short, mate. Apologies to cut it short, but yeah, I think that works. I don't have anything that I would want to complain about on that. Yeah, Namers, I just finished the open lobby. I'm actually going to go play some ACC for the next hour. Because I feel like it. I'm on the ACC buzz now, so we're going to jump over to that. Oh, you couldn't join anyways? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, no worries then. All right, cool. Let's close that. It feels really, really weird to me for like switching to a different game on stream. Like, I haven't done that in like 9 months. It's just been GT7. Other than like last week's brief foray into this game. So it does feel a little bit weird. Like here we are, we're moving to a different platform, which is super weird. But you know Le Mans very well. It's your favorite combo. Nice, dude. You're gonna do your quick workout. Yeah, get it done. Get that ticket, dude. So career. Resume. Just restart the event directly. Le Mans is a great track. I know it quite well, but I wish I knew it better, to be honest. All right, so this is 15 minutes of free practice. We're just going to go to setup. We're going to change it to the safe setup because I actually quite like that setup. It's nice and balanced. Yeah, this is a really interesting circuit. I hadn't played this before yesterday, so I'm still kind of in the process of learning the track. But yeah, I found that the safe preset kind of works well here. Just remember all the setup. So triangle for ignition, start the car. Car started, pit limiter is circle. Head out. Pit limiter off. I have no idea if this is a real circuit or not. I think it's called Zolder circuit? Zolder? I think it is called Zolder circuit. Yeah, Zolder. Z-O-L-D-E-R, I think. It's very loud, isn't it? Zolder is a real track? Oh, that's awesome. Whoops. This is, honestly, I've had so much fun driving around it. It's a great little circuit. Yeah, Monza is chicanes and stuff? Yeah, agreed. It's where Gilles Villeneuve was killed. Oh, really, Beaver? Ah, okay, right. It's in the Netherlands. Oh, of course, Zolder, Z. Yeah, that makes sense. A little bit slidey there. What I did. All out of shape there. All out of shape. Started to get a little bit too much slip angle going in, and then I just knew I wasn't going to stop that car before I hit the car in front, so okay, well, we'll take a little dive there, but I just couldn't control it. Okay, carbonate's time, yeah. Good call, good call. Yeah, dirt on the windshield and everything, man. If you go off track, yep. And it is quite distracting, the dirt. Oh, they go so slow through here. The AI are like on easy or something for the career mode. Zolder actually means attic over here. Oh, that's interesting. We're just going to return a pit because I really... The AI are okay, but I need some clear air to warm up into this game. Like, it took me a little while last time to get warmed up, and then I did eventually start to feel it, like really, really feel it. So I want to get to that point again. Yeah, so also, I'm still learning the shit out of this game, so trying my best to remember everything. Let's hope we can get a better couple of laps here. Better, clean windshield. Not driving very well yet. So once I get back in the swing of it. Ooh, braking too late on that corner. That corner just there, the chicane there, it's been a bit of a problem one for me. Too late on that one. I've forgotten all the braking points I figured out yesterday. That's so annoying. Right, we'll get back in the swing of it. I just the visuals, the graphics, everything. It all hits the right spot with this. Oh yeah, I'm doing the GT. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So I'm doing the old GT7. You can release the brake like basically whenever. You can't do that here. You really need the hard brake. Nice, dude. You get on it, man. It's a great game. That's so true, Popcorn. So true. No motion sensor, yeah, you're pure controller. Burst out of there, come on. Go left now. No! How's it going, Angus? How was the rest of your stream, bro? 36? Yes. Good, man. You pushed up to 110 greater rift. Nice. 8 minutes. What do you mean 8 minutes? Is that like a stat to do with it? ACC does have quite a few leagues in it, which is fun. Yeah, not just a few, dude. A few is a massive understatement. ACC are like the king of lobbies, man. You've got LFM, you've got Coach Dave's ones, you've got all sorts. Did it in 8 minutes. Nice, dude. Hell yes. I don't have anything like, I don't know if that's fast or not, but it sounds impressive as fuck, dude. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the understeer is like, yeah, it's pretty brutal, I'll be honest. Like, you have to be very, very careful about how much traction you've got on your tires. A little bit faster than that previous lap. Exactly, name is the tires are warm, and so we can start to maybe find some time somewhere. That corner I haven't got back to where I was taking that a lot faster beforehand. Too ambitious on that one. Way too ambitious. Just you really have to bleed the speed off. Like that's the thing I'm learning mostly about ACC is you have to bleed the speed off. Bro, this is as realistic as it gets, Angus. Nah, dude, this is as real as it gets. This is to put it in perspective for you, Angus. Professional racers use this game for World Series stuff. Like. It's that sort of level. This is a full simulator. This is no bullshit. This is no GT7. This is a full simulator game. Force feedback's okay. It's a bit weird though, I have to admit, because the settings are really, really fucked up for the G29 for some reason. Yeah, Angus. Yeah, dude. Like this is a full racing game. Just look how even the acceleration is. Look how even the acceleration is. I love it. Oh, so good. Why was he slowing down there? Okay, so the AI and ACC have no idea what they're doing, but that's okay. I think it might just be you, man, because the downshifts sound way more normal. I have to admit, I'm downshifting pretty slow. Like I haven't been downshifting as fast as I could be, so it might be that. But no, I feel like the shifts sound way more realistic, to me at least, than say GT7. Maybe they do sound weird. What do you guys think? What does everyone think? I think it's just the way that I'm shifting, because I'm not doing it in the proper way yet, I don't think, Namers. I think it is true that you're not using all the revs in the gear. Maybe it is, but maybe it's also not, Namers. You don't necessarily use all the revs in the car in a gear. So maybe it just sounds like it is being cut off a little bit like that, but I've been to a GT3 race with real GT3 cars, and they do sound like this. Oh, that was...
You've got some light damage on the front.
I need to have like a motion rig at some point, guys. It's just like die in the chair. This is only free practice as well. So this is the lovely thing about this. This is a multi-session thing. This is just free practice right now. Let's check out overall. As you can see there, we're 1.7 seconds in front of Van Thor in the Audi. So I'm pretty happy with our pace. We can obviously put it together when we need to. We've got some qualifying sessions coming up soon, so we'll go out for another couple of laps. We're on. We only got a minute. What about the Boatley? Oh, you mean the Bentley? Yeah, the Boatley. Great name for it. Honestly, the Bentley is probably a great car. I think it's mentioned as like a good car to start off with, because it just like eats curbs and like it's really easy to drive and it has good speed. Obviously, it's a boat, as you rightly said. Yeah, it is basically a couch, yeah. Boat, couch, train, truck, tram, gondola. It all fits quite well for the Bentley. But look, at the end of the day, it's still, the bop is really, really good. So yeah, Scotty, ACC, bro. This shit is awesome, man.
Car on the left.
Yeah, no shit, I just wanted to go to the pits. It's probably one of the worst pit entrances, though.
Session is now over.
First class plane ticket Bentley. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. Yeah, Airbus Bentley. Am I on tomorrow? So I'm going to be running a endurance practice lobby tomorrow, Scotty, but not on stream. It'll just be some lobbies in the morning and a lobby in the evening. So yeah, won't be streaming tomorrow, Scotty. We'll be getting ready for the stream on Sunday, but I will be holding open lobbies in the morning and then in the evening as well. So anyone who wants to come in and practice for the endurance race on Sunday, yeah, you're more than welcome in. So let's go to the next session here. This is a qualifying session now. Awesome. Yeah, but looking forward to having you in that as well, Scotty. If you're keen.
Green light, green light.
We go with that. Start the engine. Okay, engine started. Hit the motor on. Burn out. Let's get a little laps in there. You're always there. Exactly. Name is exactly, mate. Good stuff. We could do an ACC lobby. Yeah. I mean, I just want to get this career mode stuff sort of started a little bit with this race. But if you guys want, we can hold a lobby right now for ACC. Why not? Who else is keen? Scotty, if it's just you and me, I might just carry on with the career mode here, just because I'm still getting used to things. But if we've got a couple of people who are keen to jump in, then yeah, let's do a lobby. Tomorrow, if you're free, yeah, we could do. Don't tempt me to skip classes to join. Sorry, Davis. Skip classes. Yeah, actually, could be keen for that, Scotty. ACC lobby tomorrow. I'd be pretty keen for that, I'll be honest. Maybe, maybe one of those sessions I'll finish with an ACC lobby. Not sure if it'll be the morning one, Scotty, but maybe the evening one. We can do a late lobby. What's the best time for everyone tomorrow for an ACC lobby? Porsche versus McLaren. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. I'm so down, dude. I'm so down. Oh, I love it. You can feel when you get traction on the tires as well, man. That's kind of what I imagined R Factor 2 to be like. Are you like the usual 10 p.m., 11 p.m.? Yeah. Oh, well, I'll just see what we can do, okay? I'll put a post into the Discord, so keep an eye out on the Discord. And it'll say there on the Discord when we run an ACC lobby. That would be early in the morning for me, Namers, it would. But I'm happy to do it early in the morning because I'm going to be up doing the GT7 lobby anyway, so might as well get an ACC lobby in while we're at it, eh? Why not?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Bloody hell, man. My bad, but bloody hell. Scotty might try and do an ACC weekend. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. So I mean, like, honestly, I'm looking at transitioning towards this game because unfortunately for me, GT7 is not hitting that mark anymore. But this is, and not just because it's a new game, it just feels good. Alright, well that's pole position for us. Going too wide there, I need to brake a little bit earlier. We just gained like a quarter of a second there. Name is, yeah dude, you probably will. It's not quite the same as GT7. I don't know how crossplay it is. If someone wants to Google that for us, that'd be absolutely awesome. But in short, all I know is that I believe the console is crossplay with itself. So if we're all on PlayStation 5, we can see each other. But on PC, we can't see PC. So console and PC can't play together, as far as I'm aware. So if we end up becoming like a full alien in this game, we'll probably end up just playing the PC version for the higher frame rates, etc., etc. But we'll just we'll just see. We're not quite at that stage yet. I'm on PS5. Yeah, name is. I'm on PS5. Yeah. Yeah, it should work fine between PS4 and PS5. Should be totally fine. So I don't expect any problems like between consoles. I don't know about Xbox. I don't even know if this game is even on Xbox. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to test it all out. But if PS5 is not crossplay with itself, then I don't know what they're doing.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Knew it. Knew it as soon as I went in. As soon as I went in there, I knew it. Stay off track, like these guys go past. And then I'll finally be faster than you. Yeah. Hey, look, you know, if I wasn't going to be able to get faster in GT7, then obviously I was just going to change the game up on you, right? Hey, come on, tactics, bruh. I'm just kidding. That's not what I'm doing. But I am enjoying this game more. I find this game more fun in terms of the racing and the style. But yes, look, if the side effect of that is that I get to be faster than you namers, I'm all for that, man. Keep changing games, yeah. Well, look, how about this, mate? The next one we go to will be Trackmania, and the controller will basically win on that. Or we'll choose some game that's really inappropriate for wheel, and we'll start playing that. Now you're forced to get a rig. Yep, damn right. In fact, you know what? Just don't. And actually, Trackmania could be a lot of fun. We might end up playing that game a little bit at some point. I was supposed to pit that lap. All right, whatever. We'll have a cooldown lap. I've wanted to try out Trackmania for quite a long time, but I never really felt like I felt the need to. You know, I've got there's racing games here, and you know, you have all 200 Trackmaster medals in Trackmania Turbo, dude. I don't have the context as to whether but dude, that sounds like a hell of a lot, man. Holy crap. Hey, George and Casey, how's it going, mate? Long time no see. How are you doing? But dude, 200, so all 200 Trackmaster medals. So tell me what is a Trackmaster medal? How do you get a Trackmaster medal? Tell me how you do that, because then that'll contextualize how impressive it is. It sounds impressive as heck, just so you know. Yeah, doing really good, mate. Just here chilling out on ACC, having some fun in the career mode. It's like 4 seconds past gold. Dude, wow. Okay, 4 seconds past gold, so Ultra Gold, Platinum. Potentially, yes. Dude, that's epic, man. I'm about to give it a go, this Trackmania, but it does look like fun. It does look like fun. Another 6 minutes of qualifying, and we are solidly in first place, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, by 2 seconds, so... That's what happens when you drive against AI, obviously. Okay. Those are the other things you have to get used to as well, like turning off the engine, going into neutral, getting it all stopped at the right time.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. But guys, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this to me is the kind of driving game that I want to play. It's so much more hardcore, you know? So... There is also a super campaign, where you can earn super Trackmasters. Wow. Only a handful of people have done all those. Wow. So they're like the platinum times, like world record times kind of thing. GT7 getting boring for you? No, actually. No, it's definitely not a boredom thing. I think it's a satisfaction thing at the end of the day, namers. I love GT7. I get a total buzz out of it, especially lobbies and the missions and things. I really do enjoy it. It's not boring. I don't find it a boring game at all. I don't like the lobbies, the daily races, and some of the drivers that we have to encounter. But yeah, no, honestly, I'd say it's a satisfaction thing. I feel I played this for like 5 minutes and felt more satisfied playing it for 5 minutes than I did GT7. And I was like, well, that means something. That means that I'm looking for an experience that is probably more akin to a real simulator, like a hardcore simulator, as opposed to GT7, which is not. It's not that. It is more of an arcade game. Relative to this game. Much more arcadey. So this for me was a very satisfying experience, and I can't lie to myself about it. So yeah, I've just got to go with my gut feel, and my gut feel is that this is going to be a great fun game. I can jump into my car that I want to, which is a McLaren, and have it be competitive without having... I mean, like, truthfully, for the last 9 months, I've had a bit of a shadow over my shoulder. And that shadow is that I was never able to use the cars that I wanted to, which were the McLarens. I wanted to drive McLarens in GT7, and I thought I'd be able to choose to do so. And yes, manufacturers presented that opportunity, but I knew at the time that I was going to do really badly because of it, because of choosing McLaren. So I went with Suzuki. Sorry, Subaru. Cars feel real. Yeah, exactly, Scotty. It feels real. Feels like I'm actually doing something. Then you'll have to re-download it then. Yeah, name is, yeah. Maybe learn stick steering. Yeah, like, don't push yourself too much, man. Like, I'll still be on GT7, and you'll be still always, you know, pretty much faster than me in that anyway. So, and it's not about who's faster anyway. It's about what you enjoy, right? So name is like, if you're not going to enjoy this game on a controller, then don't play it, man. It's as simple as that. Like, if I didn't enjoy this game on a wheel in this situation, I wouldn't be playing it. So don't force yourself, mate. But GT7 content's still here to stay, so don't worry about that. Can someone do an exclamation mark uptime in chat for me? I'd appreciate that. Let's go out for another few laps, eh? Thank you for that. News is that the consoles are getting the current Trackmania game. Ah, okay, that's really, really good. Commonly known as TM 2020. Oh, cool. In January, and it will be free to play. Awesome. Oh, free to play, but they're gonna content lock the full content behind a $30 paywall. Okay, well, man, I don't blame them for that. That's cool though. If it's on console, then that might be a good reason to start playing it. Oops. For a couple of reasons, George and Casey. One, it's a time thing as well. Like, it's not just as simple as like, oh, and do it, and then it does take a lot of effort, you know. So it's about the amount of effort that I want to put in to grow the stream. I'm not trying to be the next big thing here, right? So for me, I want to grow the stream passively only, not actively like that. So I'm interested in just normal passive stream growth. Just being on multiple platforms really helps out with the stream growth. And just advertising myself, and actually just being engaging in the community, you know. Most of the GT7 community streamers know who I am, at least now, because I've raided their channels and been in their channels watching them. So You know, I'm happy for passive growth. I also don't like Instagram. Don't ask me why. I don't have a good reason. I do have Twitter. I do have Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So we'll just see. I might start posting a bit more on those, but it takes a bit of effort, and I've got a full-time job as well, George and KC. So it's not quite as simple as just invest the time. You know, I've got to be very careful with my time. I've got to have time to relax, or I'll burn out. So at the moment, it's a nice balance. I'm doing the streaming, passively growing the stream, and it's not growing fast, but I don't mind. It's not a problem. I'm not looking to grow fast here. So guys, just notice here, by the way, just up there, look at the top of this. You might notice the old George Russell has returned. So this is George Russell here, reporting live at a Senate Corsa from Zolder track at some place near some guy called Namers. So that was quali 1. Let's jump over to the next session. Nice, yeah. Also going to try a few different settings on your controller for GT7. Yeah, good call then, Namers. Yeah. What are you going to change? Web Popcorn. In GT7, the steering wheel in the McLaren GT3 at full lock crosses your field of view instead of being where it is in this game. Ah, Popcorn. I didn't even notice that. You're right. Like, it's lower down, so it's not like you don't have this like gigantic stick in the air covering 50% of the screen. Good point there, Popcorn. I didn't even notice that. We're still waiting on the server to load at Namers for his name. Oh dear. He's never going to get into the lobby because no one knows what his name is. To be found or not to be found? Not a question that Namers ponders. It's quite solidly to not be found. Oh man. I'm tempted to try the aggressive setup. Let's try the aggressive setup for this one. And hopefully that'll improve things a bit. It's forever loading. Yeah, actually my live, like going into the car customization stream on GT7 was doing that yesterday. I realized I've literally over the like 9 months, I've filled up the PlayStation 5 with GT7 replays. Which I was like, oh, I'm gonna like re-record them and like do cool stuff, and like I haven't gotten up to it. So I started deleting stuff because, yeah. The early saves are pretty painful to watch. You know, you're watching it go around the track with counter steering and traction control on. You're going, eh, what are you doing? Oh God! You know, it's pretty painful to watch. So I was like, yeah, delete. So those are all gone. More to delete because I was stuck at the library screen forever. It was like it was stuck. Popcorn. That's why you had to complete some CEs and bumper view. Ah, yeah. M6 Nordschleife was particularly egregious. Yeah. Oh, dude, Popcorn. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. And, like, eventually you just got to learn those views, but it does take a bit of time to do it. Namers, you still cringe at your own driving? Yeah. I mean, I think we all cringe at our own driving at the end of the day. That never changes. I mean, go and watch Distinct Twitchy or Distinct Andrew stream, and they are pretty angry at themselves for most of the stream while they're driving. Sometimes they're like, dude, I nailed that part, but yeah, they're so hard on themselves. That's why they're so good. You just see simple mistakes like slamming the brakes every corner. Yeah, sometimes that happens though, Namers, you know? It really does. So I found it a bit more forgiving in ACC in a way. Oh no, Popcorn, bro. You have to reformat PS5 after I put the console into rest mode in the middle of a race in GT7. Oh, bro, yeah, your PS5 was gonna be hating you, dude. Holy crap. Whole hard drive of replays, crikey. This was back in March, so I have most of your history in GT7, just everything else before that is gone. So, okay, so the first month or so. Wow, so full. Oh, Beavis had the carbonara. I need some food, dude. Oh man, how was it, man? He's full because it was super tasty, and there's a drool thing coming out there, man. It's like, oh, it's the Homer Simpson versus donuts thing, man. But any food that your wife makes, I'm sure, Beaver. Epic. I'm super jealous. Namers is full. Beaver, you're full. I need to have dinner at some point. So I'll get up to that at some point. Your toasty was decent? Nice, dude, yeah. Barbecue tea here. Barbecue tea? Barbecue tea? I hope that wasn't like a spelling mistake. You know, you accidentally said barbecue Kia for dinner. Might have Doc coming after you. No melon tea. I like Earl Grey tea, but not many people agree with me on that. They're like, ugh, Earl Grey tea, ugh. Like, it's fucking delicious. Bit of milk, bit of sugar. Fucking A.
Got some light damage on the front.
No shit. I'm blocking the pit lane as well, so. Yeah. All right, ACC. Yeah, ACC. Right. You didn't. Nothing happened. You cooked a barbecue for tea. Oh, right. Barbecue tea here. Right. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that was a bit of a mind blank on me, wasn't it? That just shows I haven't had food, and my brain is slowly withering away at this point. Earl Grey is the only tea. Thank you, Beaver. Yes. Legend. Earl Grey tea. Fuck. In the words of Jean-Luc Picard, tea, Earl Grey. Bell tea. Oh yeah, nice, Scotty. Yep. I still like my old PG tips from England. I love PG tips. Milk tea's not bad. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to go past. There's one. There's another. Nice. Honestly, Scotty, I'm super jealous of all of you guys. You're all having delicious dinners. And I'm sitting here, facing barrier, contemplating life's choices. Go, AI, go. I'm stopped on the track. Go. I'm literally stopped on the track. Got my indicators on. I've got my indicators the wrong way round. Left is right, right is left. That's not good. Hey, Aspen UFC. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Yes, barrier is barrier. Yes, barrier is barrier. Correct. English tea has to be Yorkshire tea. If you can, try it. Yeah, fair enough. I've had Yorkshire tea before. Basically any brand of standard bog tea is going to taste pretty much the same for the most part, but very subtle differences. You have to be British really to tell the difference. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, actually, fair enough. Yorkshire tea is lovely. One of the teas that I really like is actually out of South Africa. Rubus tea. Oh my God, Rubus tea. Okay, so Levitius taught me how to say that word, and I've totally forgotten. Rooibos? Oh my, I can't. It's that South African tea made out of a tree. It's very good. Highly recommend. Oh shit, that's wide. Yorkie is a nice strong tea. I need to get some. There's a store down in town that actually sells it. So. Yes, I'm in New Zealand, George and KC. That's right, New Zealander, Kiwi with a British accent. Lucky me. Best of both worlds. So I got the accent, and I got the ingenuity of the Kiwis, and I got the accent of the British. So I missed out on the bad teeth and the sheep shagging. I mean the farming. I know how to do the haka? Yes, I do. I did it many times at school. Up the Kiwis. Yeah, man. Kiwis forever, dude. Hell yes. The what now? Don't even worry about it, Popcorn. Show us the haka. Oh, dude, no. My rendition of the haka is insulting to anyone who is of Maori descent. I can assure you of that. I'll try and do it down the straight here. Hold on. Actually, no. You know, I'm not even gonna, because it's like if I'm not gonna do it properly, then I'm not gonna do it, and I don't know how to do it properly, so I'm not gonna do it, George. Sorry, no. I could, but it would be like racially insensitive. I'm just not that kind of person. There's a lot of that in this country already towards the Maori, and they don't deserve it. That's how brutal the fucking curbs could be there. See that? That's nuts. Exactly, Beaver, exactly. I could have been so much faster through there. Not too dissimilar to the last chicane at Nürburgring GP, but I bet it's worse than ACC. Yeah, worse, but also I mean, you get like, if you're doing the right thing, if you're doing the quote-unquote right thing with a car, i.e. not what I just did, if you're doing the right thing with a car, it actually behaves quite well, Popcorn. It actually behaves quite well. There's a Vice video about a single man in Latin America who goes to train goats before going out with real women. Really? Even a few of us in the Westlands can do the haka. You were taught it at Rotorua. Nice, Beaver. Yeah, like it's. I think it's a cool thing for tourists, anyone who's a tourist or visiting the country, to come in and like learn a bit of Māori history and culture. I am absolutely all for it, you know. It's like when I was over in Aussie, you know, there were a few Aboriginal places and stores that I went into, and I thought they were really cool. It was nice just to see like the native culture on display. West Island, yeah. It's all part of the same place. We're all technically part of the same continent, so. The funny thing is, I'm actually braking too early. I can just, you know, in this game I can just sense that there's so much to learn here. And I think so much that we can take to other games as well, you know. I think like my driving is going to improve as a result of playing ACC. I really feel that. And I'm hoping that the closer racing is going to make me feel a bit more confident in competitive racing as well.
Car on the left. Here on the left.
Bloody Audis. Every time. When you were working over there, you were asked where you were from. West Island would get a few funny looks. The Kiwis loved hearing it, though. Yeah, no, honestly, that's honestly, I do like that a lot. I really do. Popcorn, I think it's because it's easy mode, mate. That's why. It's on the AI are on easy mode because it's the career mode. I haven't. You can't change the setting for that apparently. So I'm assuming later on in the career, I think it'll ramp up the AI difficulty. And if they're still breaking on the Apex there, then yeah, let's have a go at them for sure. But I think for now, just forget about it. Like that's the reason why I'm doing basically nothing, and we're smashing these guys by like 1.5 seconds. Also, my wrist has started to go off on this side, so that is the signal, guys, that I need to stop for the evening. Because that's just going to overdo the wrist, and I need to make sure I don't overdo the wrist. This one is good now. That one's good. It's had all the rest that it needed. That's fantastic. That one's great. This one still needs a bit more rest. There's a little bit of a kink just there on the side that I need to just keep resting up. So I think that's going to signify the end of it, guys. George Russell, success again. We might do a couple more laps just for a bit of fun. I'm going to take it real easy though. You got normal mode after the first test in ACC. Okay, right. I do wonder, Beaver. I do wonder if it is, yeah, I wonder if it's like, yeah, he's an easy mode driver. It's entirely possible. I wouldn't blame the game for lumping me into the beginner category and keeping me there. If you get 4 stars in the first test, they offer you normal difficulty. Right. I think I missed out on that one by 1 because I had a bad sector in the first sector on that. That'll be why. That'll be why. But that's awesome. I don't mind at the end of the day. You have to get the stars. Yeah, exactly. Like this one, I think the stars on this one are for professionalism. So that means that you don't skip a session. And then also coming first, I think. In this one, I think that's the conditions for this one. All right, so we've got 2 minutes. Let's just go out and we'll just chill around the track. If you get 4 stars and the quickest time, you get offered hard difficulty. Okay, right. To be honest, I'm actually totally fine. I'm totally fine on easy because it means that I get to take the time just to get used to the new physics and the new car. I think I could handle normal just fine. I think normal would be fine because I really am quite far ahead of these guys and a lot faster. I feel like normal will be fine. I don't know if I do very well against hard though because I don't know. I'm just too fresh in the game, I think, to do hard difficulty. But I'd love to try it. I would love to just be able to set the mode to hard straight away. You took easy also. Oh, okay. Good call there, Beaver. I think that's the right call to make, bro. I really do. Like, it's nice and chill, and I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just love immersive games. I love them. I absolutely love them. I want to feel like I'm doing this shit for real because there's never any. I'm never going to have a chance in my life to do this for real. You know, to be a proper racing driver out here on track doing all this stuff, and that's what I want to do, just to learn, mate. Yeah, you got to do it just to learn. Yeah, absolutely. It's too difficult otherwise, you know. I come back to my one of my original kung fu philosophies, which is change things one at a time. Change and test, change and test, change and test. Because chances of you getting things right by changing everything, you're going to start learning bad habits. You changing too many things at one time can really go awry. So it's better off just to, you know, stick it out, experience everything, but just do it one thing at a time so you know what everything's doing, you know. Like, don't go and like change your ABS settings and your TCS settings. Go and just change ABS or just TCS. Oh dear, oh dear. overheated the tires. Look at those lefts, left rear and left front. They were overheated as anything. Have to be careful, a little bit careful through these corners. That rear left is laning. He is not having a great time right now. ACC uses TC, which is actually realistic for GT3. Yeah, that's exactly right, Beaver. I'm so glad you raised that point as well, though, because that's the cool thing. One of the things that I found out about ACC, I think you guys told me, actually. I wanted to come into the pit. That would be way cooler.
Session is now open.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be shunned. Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, but you're always going to be faster with TC off. It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense in terms of the real world. Every single GT3 car in the world, uses a modern traction control system. Every single one. ACC by far has the best TC system in terms of realism in any game. The fact of, you know, the idea of having TCS totally off in a GT3 is insane. No one does TCS 0 in any race, in any situation for GT3. Hence you being consistently consistent. Yeah, exactly, Beaver. Exactly, dude. Yeah, so okay, we've done the qualifying sessions now. Now the next thing is a race, though, and the thing is, guys, the race is 1 hour long. And then there's a second race after that, and it's also 1 hour long. So we're going to leave it there for tonight, folks. It is 10:30 p.m. Uptime on the stream's probably 3.5, nearly 4 hours. So yeah, there's 2 hours of racing to come on this, and I will be doing this at some point. It is a lot of driving, considering we've had an endurance race already today for an hour long, and then just done an hour and a half of practices and quali. But man, you know what this is the thing that is the difference for me, big difference between GT7 and ACC, just from a satisfaction point of view. I do 2 hours of GT7 and I'm ready to take a break. I do 2 hours of Assetto Corsa Competizione and I want 2 more hours. If it wasn't for my wrist right now, guys, I would probably be playing this for a solid an hour more, if not, you know, an hour if not more. So it's only because my wrist needs a break that I'm taking a break from this game. Whereas if the 2 hours came up on GT7, I'd be like, right, time for a break, not just for a wrist, but I just need a break from this. Drive smart, not hard. Bingo, Beaver. And actually, interestingly, in that situation there where I overheated both my left tires, the interesting thing is that you're encouraged to compromise your entry and exit into corners to actually have good tire temperature for the rest of the lap. You know, if you overheat, like just there in the background, if you overheat the tires in this game, you don't just suddenly, oh, they go back to being cool after a few seconds. No, they stay warm, and if you keep overusing them, you'll notice. And you'll not only just notice it under acceleration, you're going to notice it under braking as well, because hot tires under braking do what? They skid, they slide, they lose grip. When the tire is hotter, you will have less grip. So that includes braking, and I felt all of that in this. You know, and it made me realize as well that at the end of the day, what you need to be doing is compromise. You know, if you have to compromise if you've made a bad entry or a bad exit, you need to compromise it to make sure that you don't get wheel spin. Do not spin your tires. Do not slide. Avoid the sliding, which means you need to control the lateral and the dorsal weight, or the weight. You need to control the weight transfer of these cars a lot more into the corners to make sure that you've got all 4 tires sticking nicely, that you're not sliding around, etc., etc. You know, it's really important. It's really important. It makes a big difference. You can still have a fast lap. If you have one bad corner that you might have overheated your tires on, if you overheat your tires on that one bad corner, the rest of the lap could be shot. Here, if you sacrifice that corner and go, yep, okay, well, I'll just smooth it in. I've fucked up this corner, okay. You can still get a decent lap time. So, quite interesting, isn't it? It's quite interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the quit button. Now, you might be thinking, oh no, the progress. Save your progress. You don't need to. You don't need to. It's great. You see how it's got a resume event here? So if I click that, it'll take me straight back into where we were, I believe. Just test this quickly, just to be absolutely sure. I've done this before. Oh shit, we're right into it. We're about to start the race. No, we're not. No, we're quick. Okay, cool. By the way, the starts to these races are
Stay double file.
Okay, we're going to leave it there so I don't start the race by accident, but the whole race start is totally manual. You have to line up in a row. You have to have your limiters on. Dude, it's so awesome, man. I'm so jazzed with this game, guys. I feel it is a step up from GT7. GT7 is a great game, but I'm not looking for what GT7 has to offer right now. Right now, this is offering exactly what I'm after, and we're going to double down on it, folks. So there will still be GT7 content. Don't get me wrong. I love GT7. But I need a game like this to fill in a gap that's been created. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave it there, folks. So next things coming up, obviously, to note, tomorrow I will be running some lobbies in the morning, whether it's ACC or GT7. And then in the evening tomorrow, we'll be running some more lobbies as well for the endurance test number 3 on Sunday. The only downside, Beaver, no open wheelers or LMP1. Yeah, actually, I got to be honest, that's a fair point. If I wasn't so obsessed with GT3 and GT4 racing, that would hamper the experience here. I mean, iRacing is probably the next step. Moving to iRacing is probably the next step for us, in which case we will have those kinds of classes of car. Look, I'll be honest with you all, long-term goals here, folks. I've been watching Basic Ollie quite a lot because I like him as a streamer. And one thing that he's been involved in recently, which I have been obsessively watching, is his 24-hour iRacing participation. Now, he's in a team of like 4 or 5 people, and they do 24-hour races in iRacing. Now, you all might call me stupid. Go right ahead. But I want to do that. Whether it's in this game, ACC, or if it's in iRacing, my long-term goal is I want to be doing 24-hour racing for a team in a simulator platform. That's what I want to do. And hopefully my wrists will hold up. Fingers crossed. So that's my overall goal. This is like multi-year kind of goal. My goal for next year is to get good at ACC, get A+ in GT7. That's the goal for that. So we're going to leave it there, folks. I am going to flick off the music now, just as it starts, which is great. And we'll jump back over to... Go to chatting only. There we go. Okay, great. So now you can all see me in full Kung Fu vision. Yeah, so next stream will be Sunday, 9 AM. We're going to be heading to the Endurance Test 3, Le Mans, 90 minutes, GR1. It's going to be good. Make sure you tune in. If you want the links, make sure you do ! links, and the bot will give you a nice little link to my Willow page. It's got everything there. Discord, stream links, everything that you need is on that page. But yeah, absolutely, Beaver. We will see you tomorrow for some testing. Absolutely, mate. And like I said, everyone else is welcome to come along as well. But for now, folks, we are going to leave it there. So if I head on over to the same screen, but with music. We are going to leave it there. And guys, it's been fantastic hanging out with you all tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the ACC at the end there. More to come, more to come. But we will see you tomorrow for the lobbies, and we will see you on Sunday for the next stream. Stay safe out there, guys. Take care, and I will see you next time. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Popcorn. Thanks, Beaver. Thanks, everyone who's tuned in and had chats. I really appreciate it. Love you all. Have a fantastic Friday. We'll catch you tomorrow. just as a little final note, folks, I'm not going to do a raid tonight, so we're just going to end stream. So again, thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day tomorrow and rest of your evening. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, and we will see you next time.